That's my face. I got my face. This is my face. That's my face. Hello, Not a Great Gamer. And hello, Ghana. Hello, Ghana. Let me just correct a mistake on here, which will make you into a moderationist. Hello, the Lone Wanderers Variety Channel. Hello, Critical Cripple. And today we will be putting on the headphones. Don't usually do the headphones, but today, headphones. GeoSam. Anybody can come up today and have 5 minutes of nonsense. You can talk about how brilliant you are. Hello, Gemma's Journey. Hello, Road Fugitive. Everybody can come up. Not invite from me. There will be invites. Some people will stay on the channel for a long time. Some will get booted, but everybody gets 5 minutes. Not like it's some sort of amazing thing if you get to come on to God's channel, although not many motherfuckers get invited up here. And I'm always courteous to everybody, and that is going to be the rules today. We're going to be very nice to everybody, even if some people get up and they're boring bastards. We're still going to be nice. I'm only going to be here until I get bored. And there is the link. God, there's no reason why you shouldn't have over at least 20,000 sibs. I know, but like, fuck people, you know. Like, not everybody can be a stupid bastard and subscribe to God. Although, if you do not subscribe to God, you're a knobhead. There's a fucking song about it. Jesus. Okay, I will stay in chat. I seem to be making people uncomfortable on panels. Oh, fuck off, Gemma. You can come up here. You can do what you like. You know that. You've been here forever. You are more than welcome to come up here and make people feel unwelcome. You can do what you like. I'll add you to the list. I'm sure he's not talking about me. Anyway, there is the StreamYard's link, and if anybody wants to click on it, praise me and my fucking dead son. He's not dead, right? He's gone out on piss. I hope he's not dead. He's gone out on piss. We did nail him to a cross once, but he escaped. Oh, he didn't escape. He died. Put him in a cave. Then he escaped from a cave. That's it. That's what happened. What? What the fuck are you texting me for? There we go. Anyway, there's the link. I'll put it again. There's link again. Oh, I got a community guideline strike. I got a community guideline strike. I'm not going to tell you what it's for. If you did see it, you will realise what it was for. If you didn't see it, should have fucking been there, shouldn't you? California, even the Democrat from California, Phil Hendry, had an odd skin in the 90s on his radio show where he played some getting nailed to a cross himself. Cool. Let's make you a moderator, dude. You've been here for a while now. I don't even know what that refers to. But oh, okay. Things that piss me off: Critical not sending me enough bio love anymore. being promised a god mask for the past half of my life. Oh, but that is a thing, right? The god masks are rare as fuck. So I can't. Although I do promise them, I genuinely do want everybody to have one. But fuck off. Not everybody's getting one. Fuck right off. Because sometimes I can't. I get fucking tied up doing some other things. I'm trying not to swear as well. But I have been drinking vodka and coke out of a big dad's glass. So can't promise everything. I can promise everything, can't do everything. That's what I meant. Or can do everything but can't be asked. Or can do everything but forget and can't be bothered after that. Yeah, man.
Bonjour.
Is that you?
Yeah, no, it is not me, Mr. Simpson.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that accent. You're not allowed to do this accent. You know, like, where's your picture gone?
I don't know, where's your picture gone?
That's my face. I don't need my picture. If you can do
That's my face.
Wait a minute. I can't see your face.
Good.
Okay. There, that's my picture.
I'll tell you what. All right, let me sort this out. You're very demanding sometimes, though.
Were you sat outside of a train track then or something?
I am quite near a train track. Could you hear it?
So, yeah, I heard someone come past. Geo Sam? Is that real Geo Sam?
It's me.
Waiting life.
Dude. How you doing, mate?
Doing good, doing good.
Looking good in your bedroom. Yeah, what's that behind you? You've got like a little washing basket behind you or something, huh?
All right, that's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
The laundry.
We've got one of them and all.
It's been there a week. It's been there a week. I haven't put it away.
I took all my stuff in washing basket, and Mary makes me move it every morning. She's proper stroppy. So like I put old stuff in it, and then she leaves a big note on the table, and she says, "Move your stuff."
No, it's just me. Nobody can tell me what to do.
Also, I could do that. I could do not being told what to do.
I love it.
Gemma, hello, Gemma.
Hello.
What makes you think that you've been upsetting people?
Because it's been brought to my attention in private that people don't like me being on panels for some certain reason. I don't know why.
Do you want some advice from a god?
Yeah.
Well, tell them to get fucked.
That's right.
Fuck them.
I know. That's why I decided to come on your panel, and after saying I wasn't going to, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. So,
right, Gemma, shall we have 5 minutes where you tell me who you've upset, and I tell them to all get fucked?
I have no idea who I've actually upset, but there's a few I'm suspecting I've upset, and I'm like, I don't understand why. I wish people would just come to me and tell me, and then I can deal with it. But I'm proving people wrong by being on a panel. You don't have to watch me. If you don't like me, then don't watch. I'm not going to force people.
No, you can come round here anytime, Gemma, right? And if you've upset some people...
I love being here.
Come round here, right? And if you've upset some people, we'll do it once a week. You give me a big list of everybody you're upset. I'll tell them to fucking grow up.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you. You're very good like that.
Well,
it's been ages since I've seen you on panel, so I thought I'd come on after all.
If you don't like asparagus, why would you eat them, right?
Exactly. It's the same thing, yeah.
So there you go. If they don't like what you're doing, they don't have to watch, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe
fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Me and Jill Sam, we got it. We know, we understand it. Oh, have you got upset by us? Well, fuck off. You're entitled to be upset. If everybody, if everybody liked the same shit, It'd be a boring planet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, I think now you've got into the habit of upsetting a few people and not being bothered, like me, Gemma.
Yeah.
You should get some big sunglasses. And some.
I did have some sunglasses out earlier. I had like my little mini Elvis ones out. I was wearing them, but
Yeah, exactly. They're the ones. Elvis sunglasses and bling.
Yeah. I'm just here to support you and see you. I haven't seen you for a while on the panel, so I was like, okay, I'll come up now.
That's very kind of you to come round here and come up. You're
I
always
have a lot
welcome.
of respect for you, God. That's why.
Oh, Gemma, please do not have respect for me. That's the last thing you need.
You're a really good guy. Like you help a lot of people. You've been very loyal, supportive to me. You've been very good to me when I've had trouble on the platform, and you're a good guy. I've got nothing bad to say about you.
Oh, when we're going to build a loft, Gemma, right? It's going to have 2 extra bedrooms in it. You can move in if you want it. More groveling, more chance you've got of moving in.
I would love to move away from here. Yeah, my hometown's crappy. It's boring.
I thought you lived somewhere like fairly posh.
No. No. I live on the council estate. It's not posh at all. It's yeah.
Every town's got, even posh towns have got a council estate.
Yeah, it's like this is the area in my town where I live is like a ghost town. There's hardly anyone around, and the only thing that happened exciting last year was 2 flats up above me. A girl got set on fire, and it made the national newspapers and the national news.
No, the tiny little things like that happen in your town get in the news. So the girl got set on fire?
Yeah.
That's mental.
I slept through it as well, because when I woke up, because it happened at early hours, like 3:30 in the morning, I was asleep. I got up at 7, bang, 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 bang on my door. 2 massive big police officers like this. Like, you do realise your flat block's on fire? What? And I had to walk around the back of my block, and it was boom, big black flames. I'm like, what the hell?
Geo Sam, does that happen where you live?
No, I've never heard of anything like that where I live.
Yeah, it's the worst thing that's ever happened that I've known of.
Oh, but
actually, no, it's not.
Yesterday, our garage door fell off.
We had what we called the Suffolk Strangler happen here, and the guy is now in prison for 24 years. He murdered 5 sex workers, and it took like 3 years to sentence him.
That's a copy of the Yorkshire Ripper.
Yeah, basically.
A poor man's Yorkshire Ripper.
Yeah, basically. My hometown was in lockdown for like nearly 3-4 months over it, because no one was allowed to go out anywhere. There was police everywhere. You're
lucky because if Geo Sam had lived in your neighbourhood, none of that stuff would have got in paper, because one of his neighbours' garage door fell off. So
no, that was our garage door.
Oh, your own garage door.
Yeah, and then the week prior, we have an above ground pool. The thing collapsed during a storm.
What like a one of them that you buy from a catalog?
Yeah, you buy it from a catalog. You build it, you fill it with water, and then you have a pool. But it collapsed.
See, Gemma, some of your minuscule problems in your area, like people setting people on fire, that wouldn't have happened. Nobody would even known that happened.
No, I didn't until I got woken up by police telling me that my flat block was on fire, and it happened to the resident 2 flats above me.
There could have been an awesome solution, right? Because your flats could have set on fire, but Geo Sam's swimming pool might have put it out when it collapsed.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
That'd have been fucking international news.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted
Easy days.
I just wanted to come on and say hi, God. Then I support
Hey,
what you do,
Hazy, how
man.
you doing?
Right?
Gio Sam, I watched you on. I watched you all on the panel the other night, and you are a very genuinely nice guy.
Oh well, thank you. Sometimes I get a little out of hand, and it's because of my anger, the anger that I had toward religion, and I have to learn how to better respond and to use that in a productive manner.
I can understand why you're angry about religion, Geo Sam. That's a totally understandable issue.
Yeah, I need to turn it around though. I need to make it work and be more positive. Even though I have anger, I need to be more positive about it.
Yeah, I think we all can learn from that though.
I find it very difficult to get angry at religion. One, because I'm God, and two, because all my family are religious, and it's really angry. It's difficult to be angry at religion and then go visit your mum and have a cup of coffee with her. It's fucking difficult.
I just realised we lost Gamer. Oops.
Yeah, no, what happened to him? And
He disappeared.
I know that.
Well, I have
Sorry,
to pop
Gamer,
out.
you disappeared, buddy.
I'm gonna pop out now. Thanks for letting me in there.
Dude, you are always welcome here.
Good to see you, Geo.
Love it, man. I support you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Ciao, ciao.
Izzy, are you coming up? I put that link in there, like either side of your name every day.
Road
Like,
Fugitive says that you're a really good man and that you help a lot of people. Exactly right. That's what I said at the beginning when I came on here. God does help a lot of people. He just doesn't talk about it.
I'm genuinely not trying to help people. Like, people can fuck off. I gave them life right in the beginning, and like,
yeah,
I think that's enough. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
No, I'm only kidding. I try to be nice to people.
You are nice. People just mistake some of it, or they think that you're after an agenda, and you're not. And I know that you're a very, very good guy. Hey, Hazy.
Yeah. Gemma, right? You know Easy Days, right?
Yeah.
He fucking drinks like a mental. He proper like can't stop drinking.
Listen, let me tell you something. What's the date?
It's
17th of September.
18th today.
18 days without a drink.
Have you?
Congratulations, Hazy. Yeah. Well done.
18 days without a drink, and I haven't smoked.
Guts. Well done.
I mean, I gave up smoking 4 years ago, and after 3.5 years, I went to America, met some people, smoked a bit of weed. When I come back, I posted some gummy bears back to myself, some weed ones. So then I was eating them. And then when I ran out of them, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get some weed. So I started smoking weed again. And then when this lockdown kicked in, started smoking cigarettes again. So I had like 5 months on the cigarettes, and it was fucking me up. So I'm like, what's 18? That's almost 3 weeks. So 5 weeks off the weed and 18 days off everything else.
Are you gonna, have you set like a time that you're not gonna drink until, or are you just not gonna drink again?
I'm not sure. I was a fucked up. I went through a little bit of depression thing, and it was fucking me up, So I just decided to stop it all. It was fucking me up.
That's weed, though, isn't it? It's weed that like makes people like.
Yeah, maybe it's the weed.
Hello,
but I mean,
Tanya,
I smoked weed for 25 years before I gave it up, But when I gave it up, my life improved massively. Like there's no two ways about it. My life improved. I became a different person. I had more confidence talking to people, and you know what I mean. And yeah, and smoking weed. I mean, it's nice on occasions. It is a nice feeling. But when you start doing it every day or every night, not saying I was doing it every day, but I was doing them. It got to the stage where I was doing it most nights. Smoke a joint and have a beer.
Yeah. It's like you get into that relaxing habit.
Yeah.
I've never been a smoker, but like I'll have a drink like some night or most nights. I'll sit down and go, fucking, I've had a drink now before I go to bed.
Well,
Tanya Z, how are you doing?
I've been drinking since I was allowed, you know, like, drinking was always the hardest one to give up. It's the worst. I give up all sorts of shit, all, you know, drugs, and also I've done a lot of fucked up shit, but drink was the worst one. The fact I've gone 18 days without having a drink, for me, is an achievement.
That's amazing, Hazy. Well done. You must feel better for it.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit aching at the moment. I bought myself a mountain bike, so I'm fucking myself up with that instead.
If you do,
Well done. Courage to you.
if you do start drinking again, right? Give us like a bit of a couple of weeks' notice, because I've got to come back down to Wales at some point. But I don't want to fucking come back down in that week that you start drinking again. I want you to get fucking because last time you nearly killed me.
Oh, listen, that was just a little light session. But listen, if you come back down, I'll meet up with you. I don't mind having a fucking lemonade or whatever, you know.
Yeah, well, we'll have to have a lemonade after I've had my meetings, not the night before.
Yeah.
Hey, Gomez.
Yeah. I bought myself a mountain bike, and 2 days ago I took my boy out on it, and we done 14 miles.
Whoa!
On a first go. I killed him off, and I went out today on my own and done 18 miles.
Whoa, 18! That is
nice.
That was like 4 hours or something.
It was. I didn't fucking. It's annoying me because I didn't set the time when I left, but I think it was roughly between 12 and 12:30 this afternoon, and I got back at 3:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend, this old stoner look.
Oh, why are you spraying out a t-shirt? Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a proper talent,
I joined in the stream because I quit smoking weed at the end of I quit smoking weed with the breakdown. Oh, I got an echo. Yeah. Nasty echo. There we go.
Cole Forge, Gomez, how are you doing?
Hey, Stoner, how you doing?
Listen, God, make this old stoner big a minute so I can see what he's doing properly.
Let me.
He's doing. How do I do that?
Did I get
click on his? There's a thing you click on his one.
I don't have an echo now. Good.
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, when this whole COVID thing started
in the background,
right here. Yeah, that's Alf right there. I'm trying to figure out how to paint flames. That's what I'm doing here. I've been working on this shirt a couple of days. This is a birthday present for my son.
And you're supposed to use a stencil.
You can use a stencil if you want. I'm trying not to use stencils. I don't know if you can see this stuff over here.
Oh, that's so
but
cool.
Can you guys see what I'm pointing at? Yeah.
No, we can see the back of you.
Oh, okay.
You can't see what you're pointing at. You have to move your camera to the right.
Stacey Morgan, what's up?
This is from stencils. Stacey? I can't see what you guys see. Let me get back over.
That looks gorgeous.
Yeah, here's stuff I've done with stencils. This is like a whole series of stuff that I've got over here. I'm trying to get away from stencils. I mean, I've got stencils here, so it's like for these flames, I can do this sort of shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought they all.
But I'm trying to get away from that. I want to figure out how to do it all freehand.
I think it's more to do with the order you layer them in, the colors.
Well, yeah, I guess a lot of this, I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing.
Yeah. Anyway, what was you saying about giving up weed and stuff?
Oh, when the COVID started, I've been smoking weed, I guess, since the 70s, pretty much every day, nonstop. And, well, when the lockdown started, I decided, I don't want to have to go out to get weed. So I quit smoking weed. I mean, I've only recently started smoking again, but I went, and I'll tell you what, I didn't realize how much it really hinders you.
Yeah.
I got so much more focused once I quit smoking weed that I actually
Oh,
started
yeah.
doing something.
Yeah.
It makes you dopey as fuck, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. I
Well,
mean,
it's
I
not
hate
so much
to admit
dopey.
it.
It don't make you dopey. It just makes you.
It depends
makes you-
upon what type
it's-
you got.
It's got a
You just
thing. It's
kinda-
got a thing in it called "fuck it."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much fuck it all. Fuck it
Yeah.
all.
You know, it's not that it makes you dopey, because it do make your mind think about all sorts of crazy shit. You may appear to be dopey. It's because you're just thinking fuck it. You know what I mean?
I've done weed once, never ever again. No way.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you do it, Gemma.
After the
I mean,
reaction
it
I had,
depends on the
no,
dosage as well.
definitely
This
never
is the
again.
this is the actual problem with weed. There's weed for everybody, for every occasion, for every personality. There's a specific weed that would suit you. There's a weed that it would. Some weeds for going to bed, some weeds for when you wake up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
The problem is when most people, especially because in a country where it's illegal, you buy what you can get. You know, you haven't got a menu, so you buy what you can get, and generally it's grown by some fucking 18-year-old kid, don't know what he's doing, pumps it full of chemicals, don't flush it properly at the end of the cycle, and you're smoking shit, you know. So that's when it causes problems. But if you could go to Amsterdam or somewhere, or even in America, and loads of countries now it's legal, and you go to an actual dispensary where you can pick something that suits you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it
And
does
then not
make a
only
huge
that,
difference.
and
Yeah,
then
but
you know dose. People don't know about dosages and stuff either. You know, you buy some weed.
Even if you go to Amsterdam, where there's a wealth of menu of any weed you can smoke, there's none that's like Lucas said that athletes are having. There's none of that. Every single one that you take makes you sleep it and get like, and like you said,
No, they don't.
No,
everyone's
that's not
got-
true.
everyone
they
got
don't.
fucking-
That's wrong. No, that's wrong.
Nobody ever.
There's some.
There's none that makes you go, I'm gonna fucking do shit.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
It's like science now. It's like
Yeah, there
science
is,
now.
because
You
there's
can
two
go in-
compounds. There's two compounds of weed. It's indica and sativa.
Yep,
Um,
that's right.
and one makes you go to sleep, and one hypes you up.
Yeah,
You know.
indica is like for pain and helps you sleep. I'm so
There's
glad that I
nobody in
don't need it.
Amsterdam. There's nobody
But,
in Amsterdam smoking that one, because every bar that I've been in Amsterdam is full of people,
Yeah.
zombies.
If you go to Amsterdam, you're going there. You're going there with the boys to get fucked up.
Yeah, I don't like the way. I'm not a fan of
And
the
they
weed
got-
that puts me to sleep.
Hey there.
And they'll go,
yeah.
Yeah,
wanna go down- wanna go
Tanya,
down the right
I know
district,
it's
then we
used
go.
for medications and stuff. I know it's a natural plant. She's making a point in the chat saying it's a natural growing plant. She's swearing in the chat. Yes, I understand that. I researched it.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
there's,
it.
there's a molecule. There's a molecule in THC that only fits one thing in the world, and that thing is inside your brain. There's a receptor inside your brain that's a certain shape, and that molecule fits perfect in it. It's designed to be consumed by the human.
Yeah, and
know?
it makes you go, I fucking love shit and I fucking like shit. Fucking everything's great. and is anybody picking you playing their football team that night? Are they fucked?
No, but let me tell you something. I've written songs after smoking weed that I get messages of people saying that song fucking saved their life.
Yeah, it makes you much more thoughtful than you will ever be.
Hey,
ever in your
Donald.
life.
How you doing?
Yeah.
It gives
Don't
me
know that.
ideas for sure. But I
Yeah,
found
yeah.
out
Wait.
I got too dependent on it. Let me put it that way. It's not addictive, but you can get dependent on it. To where when you don't have it, you go like, oh, I don't feel like I can do anything. Oh, I need some weed so that I can be creative.
You're a moody fucker.
Yeah, and I went so long, I would get that way. I'd run out of weed, and I'd be like, oh, I just don't feel like I can do anything. And then when I got weed, I'd be like all good. And when I ran out of weed with this pandemic thing, like for like a week, 2 weeks, I was kind of like, and then just all of a sudden, man, I fired up and I started getting all more shit done in 2 months. than it took me years to do.
Yeah, as soon as you get past the fucked up dreams, then you know you're okay.
Yeah,
Shall I tell you? Shall I
That's the
tell you
worst.
an incredible weed sports story?
Hang about. I thought there was no such thing as people taking weed for sports.
No, that's this is a good example of how they don't mix really well. So somebody I know, I'm going to be really careful now, not to incriminate anybody, but somebody I know was an amazing athlete when they were really young. Got picked for a good football team at the age of about 15, but had got into weed then.
We got
and the whole oh, it's great. The whole family went to watch this one game, which was an important game, and this person got behind the defenders with football and was how very dare you? And was charging towards goalkeeper with the ball, and then just stopped, and the ball just rolled away, and everybody going, "Go on!" I'm not going to say the name. Go on, son, go on, and then just stopped.
Take care, Tanya. See you later.
And defenders, you've done it again. And then the defenders came and picked the ball up and ran away, and this person went, "Look, it's a frog. There's a frog," and just sat down, picked it up. I went, "There's a frog." They could have scored a goal, which would have got them into the cup final, but they saw a frog, and that was more important.
That was nothing to do with weed. He was taking some. I think he was probably taking magic mushrooms.
No, because it'd have been a dinosaur. Not a fucking dinosaur.
When you just said how very rude, did I do something?
What did you do?
I don't know. You just said, "Oh, how very rude," and then you said, "Oh, you've done it again." Was it me?
No,
I think it was me. I was saying hello to people in the chat. Those people
Gemma
saying
keeps saying hello. So like, hello.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I wasn't sure. I was thinking, I opened a bottle of water and was drinking it. I wasn't sure if it was me.
Don't say hello to people in the chat, and it comes up on the side, so I read it.
Who's up for reading
What did I do? Looks like I messed this up.
Did anybody see? Did anybody see what AZ did? Did anybody see what AZ did this week? He probably did that. And I'm going to. Oh, you weren't here today when I was speaking. So
what did I do?
We were talking about crap musical instruments. We're talking about crap musical instruments. And, and AZ did
the glockenspiel.
Yeah. So I didn't know what.
Listen,
I genuinely
thought one was a glock and the other was a spiel.
I think that's what it relates to, though. I think it does mean the Glock and the spiel or something. And
yeah.
But anyway, so AZD's typed into chat Glock and spiel, and we're like, "Oh wow, that's brilliant." But then I was telling the story last night. I took Mary out to get drunk, and I was telling the story to somebody, and this guy goes, "Oh yeah, a Glock and spiel," and I went, "You what, mate?" And he went, "A Glock and spiel," and I went, "Say it again," and he thought it was that as well. You're not on your own.
Well, I mean, glockenspiel. What else am I supposed to think? They don't say. They don't say glockenspiel.
Made Lucy laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, she nearly pissed her pants, didn't she?
Yeah, she was still walking in today.
This is well worth it just for that.
I think as well. I didn't realise that, but there's a lot of words like that. And I was talking about the Lord of the Dance Settee. I thought,
yeah, when you said that tickled me.
I really thought that was true. I think I
Did
was
you make
like
that up?
25.
Did you make that up, or is that genuine?
That's genuine. I genuinely thought I've been singing that all my life until one of my
And so
Catholic cousins
when was you told?
I was about 25-year-old, and one of my cousins went, "What the fuck are you saying?" I'm like, "The Lord of the Dance City." And they went, "Oh, you're fucking stupid." I'm like, really? That's not how normal people speak. The Lord of the Dance said he. That's not how people speak. They go, he said the Lord of the Dance.
Yeah, but in medieval times, when they were fucking jousting each other's heads off and shit, that's how they spoke.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Hey, little Llama Laura.
Llama Laura.
I've gone
Llama
in chat, so I
Laura?
can't see anyone in chat. So.
Hey, I haven't seen you there, little Llama Laura. It's been a while.
Are you drawing God?
Huh?
Oh, awesome.
What?
Stoner's drawing God by the looks of things.
I had to put him on. I had to quiet him down because he was like.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jelly Duck, mate. What you been doing today, Jelly Duck?
Nothing much. I just went to coffee shop. They're opening at 24 hours in 7 days. Then I'm back at home.
24-hour coffee shop.
Yes.
Awesome.
When you say coffee shop, do you mean marijuana shop?
Oh my god.
They don't have marijuana where he lives.
I'm in a coffee shop in cups of coffee.
Oh, like a Starbucks.
Yeah, obviously,
like
easy. There is not one of them coffee shops where he lives. If you
Where
get
do you
caught
live,
with that,
Jelly Duck?
Quake.
Where?
Quake. Kuwait. Kuwait.
Yeah, we call it Kuwait.
Kuwait.
Yeah, Kuwait. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
clean your airwax.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They don't have them sort of
Give me a
coffee
second.
shops.
I'll sort it out now.
Oh, wait.
What do you say?
I'm actually from Kuwait.
Yeah, cool.
So
Where'd you get the name Jelly Duck?
it's just a surrealistic name. It's a surrealistic.
It's a what?
Oh gosh. It's a surrealistic. Wearing your freaking headphones so you can hear. So yeah.
You're full of demands. Fucking fair dues.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they don't have them sort of coffee shops.
That's a weird name. That's a surrealistic name. It's just a Jelly Duck 100. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay. Serialistic.
You know,
Yeah, it's like kind of for art. I do some graphic designer.
Okay. Cool.
do you do like because you do graphic design? Do you do like websites and all sorts of stuff, or just graphic design?
Yeah, I do. I actually do some channel banner on YouTube and then Twitter, and posting Twitter, and then drawing some other people's on YouTube.
I think I need somebody to do to run some websites for me because I don't want to do it because I think it's boring.
I don't know how to make a website. In my opinion,
I know how to make it. I just don't know how to make it good.
I don't know how to make it, but I've owned hazydaysmusic.com for the last 2 years. I've owned it. I own it, and I've done nothing with it.
I own the old stoners.com. I've owned it for like 5 years and done nothing with it. There's not even a
I'm paying
page.
for it every year, but it just sits there. It's doing nothing.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because you want to own it because you don't want anybody else to nick it, but then also you don't. It's not something that you want to go and like put shit on because it's boring.
I used
no,
to do that years ago, but it's boring anymore.
I do want to figure out how to do it and set it up so I can put my guitars on there when I build guitars.
I can show you how to set it up, but I've set a load of websites up, but I never go back to them. I go like, leave it for someone else to do then, because I won't ever do it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna stop raffling my guitars on YouTube, I think, and just sell them.
Oh, I would commission a guitar to you if you wanted.
Did you see the last one I just built? I raffled it a couple of weeks ago. I haven't sent it yet. The Flying V.
Yeah, I saw it. It was fucking great.
Yeah, that was the last one I built. But I want to be able to just build them, so I got a stockpile, and then just have a website and throw them on there, you know, and see what I can get for them.
There's a guy who lives in the next village to me, and he makes guitars. That's his job. He makes guitars, and his guitars are really, really popular. And he gets about £4,000 for them, and he makes them in his shed.
Yeah,
makes them in his shed.
That's what I would like. I built my shed purely for building guitars, you know. And
I think there's a guy locally
that's building my own 6-string electric guitar. But the cigar box guitars, because I've sort of adapted them to 3-string actual guitars instead of using cigar boxes. I think there's a market for them, you know.
I would.
Thing is, with a 3-string, you can play near enough anything on them with one finger. You know? I'm telling you.
I know. I get it. I was playing something today that is really simple to play, and because it's not my style of guitar, I'm struggling to get my head around it, and it drives me mental. And I always think I should just start with a couple of strings here.
I'm not a great guitarist. I'm not a great guitarist. I'm far from it, but I think I can strum a few chords and get a melody. You know what I mean? That's all I need to be able to do.
Well, I can play a mean E string.
I think
I'm the one-note wonder.
Right there, he does play some really good guitars.
I mean, I can't remember the kid's name, but there's some 8-year-olds on YouTube. I swear to God that they've sold their soul to the devil. They must have, because the things they're pulling off and the way they're playing is unbelievable.
Have you seen Nandy Bushell? Have you seen the shit she's doing? She's a drummer. She's 10 years old. That little black girl from England. Look up Nandy Bushell. NandyBushell. Her badass. It blows me away what she does. She'll pick up the guitar. She'll get a little loop going. Put that guitar down. Pick up the bass. Get a little loop going. Throw the bass down.
Yeah.
Do a little thing on the keyboard. Get a loop going. Sing a little bit of something. Get it going. And then get on her drums and go like crazy. Right now, she's going back and forth with Chris, one of the guys from the Foo Fighters. He wrote a song for her last week. Fucking look her up. Look her up.
It's unbelievable. Some of the talent
blows me away.
But do you know my boy? My boy is 3, right? And he's been into music since he was laying in his cot at 10 months old, humming fucking Postman Pat and all that. Me and Kate used to lay in bed in the morning and he'd be awake and we'd hear him humming. Well, this is when before he was 1, like 10 months old.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, hang about, that's Postman Pat. Like, he's so musically inclined, it's unbelievable. I've built him 2 guitars, and when you see him like playing them, like there's something about it. Like there's something in him that's just unbelievable. Seriously, he's so like he wants to know chords. He wants to know how to bend notes and how to do. Like he's just into it. He wants to know everything about it. He wants to know. At the moment, his favorite song is "Seven Nation Army" by White Stripes. Like, and he's trying to play.
He's 3. I wish I'd have started so young.
Yeah. It's
I want to show you
I mean,
this guitarist that I've started following, but I can't remember his name.
Hold on, I need to drink some
there's
soda.
some amazing guitarists out there. Some amazing guitarists. Do you know Justin Johnson?
I want to show you this guy because he's a nerd. No, who's that?
He plays like blues and slide guitar and cigar box guitar. Have you never seen Justin Johnson? He's unbelievable.
No.
He's a weird looking dude. He's got long hair. He's got a big pointy nose. He's amazing. You need to check him out. He was the reason I built the shovel guitar, because that was the first time I've seen the shovel guitar.
I don't know how I would find this guitarist that I've just started following, because I don't know his name, but that pisses me off a bit. But I did watch your lad the other day doing "We Will Rock You" on your knee.
Yeah, that's one of his favorites. That was one of the first songs he got into.
Yeah.
I bought him a drum
Anyway,
kit. You want to see him on the drums as well. He's fucking unbelievable.
And he were not having it. You were going, right, I'm just going to count you in. And you went 1, and then you just started to like, whoa, hang on a minute. I've got to count you in. I've got to get to 4. And they were like, you were not having it.
As soon as he wakes up in the morning, and he wakes up early, like 6 o'clock in the morning, he grabs his guitars. Like, have you seen the guitar? Let me show you.
Oh, I need to find this kid.
This was the first one I built him. A little ukulele, acoustic ukulele.
Did you actually design this?
Oh,
Well,
nice.
Yeah, I made it. It's a Les Paul shape, so I'm not gonna.
That is really nice.
But I built it all out of scrap, scrap wood.
It kind of looks
Yeah.
like a guitar lily, I would say.
Yeah, it's a Les
Guitar
Paul
lily.
lily.
That's a great.
But then he wanted it. Then he wanted a guitar like electric guitar because one of his heroes is Brian May. So off the same design, I built him this, but I made it thin.
Brian May has been putting out all sorts of videos on his
Bob
personal
Ross is
channel
invisible.
since all this shit
Yeah, no,
started.
I've seen Brian May on his. Do you know when like the lockdown happened, and then all these superstars were turning their phones on and trying to do what they do under production on their phone in their living room?
Yeah, he was
And you're
doing
like, holy
like
shit, you are actually proper shit.
yeah, he was doing like a concert like every day there for about 2 weeks or so. I think I have a playlist of everything that he was doing there. I think there's like about 20 songs on there, and not always complete songs either.
No,
But yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, he's got 2 channels. He's got the Brian May channel, and then the other one I think is.
I always remember this. Hearing the story that his dad built him the guitar, and thinking, how could a dad build a guitar? You are full of shit. Like, I just didn't believe it at all. It was like, and then when they said, yeah, it was from objects from around the house. Like, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, how can your dad build a guitar?
Well, you
My
building
dad didn't
guitars
fix a puncher on my bike. You know what I mean?
I think it's awesome. You
He's an incredible guitarist though as well, isn't he? He might be like a bit boring when you hear him speak, but he's probably he's in the top 10 world's greatest guitarists. He's up there with with a special guitarist. I think my top 3 would be sort of be like Paul Gilbert, Yngwie Malmsteen, like Steve Vai. But I think then a little bit further down, Brian May's there. I think if you can write that, that's amazing.
I mean, yeah, you've written some, amazing, you've written some amazing. You have written some amazing tunes.
There's probably a lot of stuff he can't play, but he's like Angus Young. Angus Young's not the greatest guitarist. But him and his brother Malcolm wrote some of the best guitar riffs ever written.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Some people are good at writing little riffs, you know, and some people are good at writing lyrics, and some people are good at just singing. You know, it's like if you got a special talent, and you gotta use it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever written a riff. I've written hundreds of songs, but I don't think I've got an actual standout riff. I don't know. I've never thought about it.
I'm not a songwriter though. I'm a guitarist really. So I make I try to play stuff that people can't play. But then when I come to YouTube, I just write stupid songs.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find you this kid.
My songs are pretty heart on my sleeve-ish, you know what I mean? I bear a lot of myself in my songs.
Okay.
I think my phone's gonna die. I gotta plug in.
Where are you? Are you downstairs?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh, that's what's going on.
It's unusual not to see you in upstairs bit that looks when you see where you are upstairs, it looks like you're in a shed downstairs in your back garden.
Yeah.
Which is good
I've got
because
a shed in my back garden.
Yeah, but if anybody ever broke in, they go straight to back garden and they go, "Oh, he's taking all gear out."
Yeah. I've got to sort that out because I was building guitars up there, but then I built the workshop in my garden, so I'm in between getting all that shit out of there, you know. I just want it to be purely just for music up there now. Because I got to start recording my second album. I've got all the gear. Oh, you're going to do that? Yeah, I've picked. I think I've got 15 songs picked out that I'm going to record. They're ready. I've written a few new ones too. And
I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great evening.
Sure.
I enjoyed just kind of hanging out a little bit. It's always great.
Show us that picture before you go. Close up.
This one right here?
Let's have, yeah, let's have a look. You've done it. You're like a proper artist.
That is good, man.
This is better than I am.
That's some good shit.
This is actually better than I am.
I mean, I'm disappointed that I didn't have a face that inspired a picture, but there you go.
well, I may have to stay on here a little bit longer.
Stoney, you've got to post me a picture of that. That's well good.
Oh, I'm going to make you a good one. This was just, this one's crap compared to what I can do. I've been wanting to do a picture of God for a while, and this one I just kind of crapped out. But I'll make a real one.
You've done that in 10 minutes. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, when I draw people, I can't even make them like skin-colored people. It's either pink or brown. I don't even know how to make another color. It's like that's it.
I don't. If I draw people, it's just a round head with a stick body.
Yeah,
I do. But yeah. I do. What's it called?
I'm not very good at. I'm. If I put my mind to it, I am a good drawer actually. Drawing things.
I'm not. I'm like.
That's my big problem.
I can't do faces. Not like that, you know.
I used to be a lot better than I am now. I did this. Let's see. Can I get this where you guys can see this? I did this in the 80s. In the 80s, I was doing like t-shirts and shit.
Yeah.
And I was doing this. This was my like little advertisement I'd put up at my booths.
Yeah.
And I do t-shirts, but I'm so glad I didn't make airbrush be my living because
when I was in New York, there was this Chinese fucking dude on the corner that done a portrait, and all his pictures were brilliant, all colored in and everything. And he's like, it was 20. What was it? it was $5. Let me try and get this right. It was $5 if you were on your own, but it was $30 if there was 3 of you or 4 of you in the picture. And I was like, hang about, what are you talking about? It's like, it don't make no fucking sense. But anyway, I sat down and done it, had it done, and he drew exactly the same face. Everyone's face was the same. Like we all, you know, the best one was me because he put a pair of sunglasses on me. But I was like, what the fuck is this? And then he wanted to charge me another $20 for a frame. I was like, hang about now, you know, you're fucking taking the piss. What's the word when I battered with him, and we had a bit of an argument actually. We had a bit of an argument. We was standing on the corner of Times Square, 42nd Street or whatever, and he pissed me off. He proper pissed me off because it was just charcoal. All the pictures behind him were coloured in and everything. You know what I mean? I was like, you fuck, it's a piss take. Then he just rolled it up and gave it to me.
I have a similar thing, Izzy, right? We were in Tenerife, and this artist painted my 2 nephews.
Here it is.
And it was like a caricature where it made them look like comics, but it didn't look like them. And I said, oh mate, it don't really look like them. And he got upset, but their mum and dad got upset as well. And they're our family. And they were like, you can't say that. It does look like them. I'm like, nah, don't pay for it because it don't look like them. And they'd already bought it. And so they got upset with me, and all family fell out. But it didn't look like them. Anyway, we've all fallen out now, not because of that. But went back to their house, and they've got it in a frame on wall. Like,
yeah, then he just rolled this bit of paper. Then he just rolled this bit of paper up and gave it to me. I was like, I haven't got nothing to put it in. Like, I'm in New York. There was a heat. It was like 40 degrees. I got Harry in a buggy. Jack was like 14 or whatever. We got loads of shit going on New York. I'm like, this is gonna get ruined. You know what I mean? But they never. He just said, no, fuck off. I got you $25. His pricing just didn't make no sense.
Look at your name, doubt failed you.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Nag. How are you doing?
I'm alright, mate. Thanks for having me.
Are you sat outside again?
No, I am. That's not me making that noise.
That could be my air compressor.
What's happening, sausage boy?
Not much. What's happening? Nice wallpaper.
There we go.
Thanks. I stole it from a 1970s porn set.
I'm not joking. I actually like it.
I mean, people take the piss. Some people, when they just see that, they're like, "Fuck, what the fuck is that?" But if you're in my living room, it all makes sense. You know?
Yes.
Blend.
Diddly do.
We were talking today about them. You know, them people who do plastering that could do that thing where they go like that and they do like arches in plastering.
You mean artexing?
But I don't know what it's. Is that what it's called? Artexing.
Yes, artexing.
See, somebody said that, and I thought Artex were a kind of wallpaper.
You can Artex wallpaper.
You can get an Artex wallpaper that simulates the dude doing that. My mother paid for this guy to do just after my dad died. She paid for this dude, and he was like a family friend and everything, to come and Artex the bathroom. So I was curious to how he done it. So I went up and had a look what he was doing. He stuck all this gunky shit on the wall, and then he just got his fingers in it and just started going like this with his fingers. And I was like,
do you know what
the
magic trick is? The magic trick that they all did back in the trade, because Artexing was a big thing.
Oh, am I still in here?
20 years ago.
I see what's going on. I gotta exit the whole thing there we go.
Anyhow, thank you for that beautiful intermission. That was absolutely spectacular. Thank you. You put your hand inside a plastic bag and then just do swirl motions Like the
Yeah, well, this
dude's doing
fucker didn't have a
fingers.
plastic bag
And
or a glove. He just put his fingers in,
That's-
and he's going like this all over the
That's
place.
all
I'm like,
I used to do, because when my
yeah, I
dad,
was like, mate, you're taking the piss. She's paid you money to do this. Like, it was like watching a 3-year-old try and eat mashed potato without a fucking fork. You know what I mean?
when I was a kid, used to be in a construction, and when he used to renovate all the old people's Artex walls and all of that, that's what they used to do.
Yeah, when I was 8, I don't know if
And I'll tell you what, that stuff is
I had a
ready to
house
shine.
fire. I set my house on fire, and everyone was in bed. But the only thing that saved us is my dad Artexed the living room door. He was doing some Artexing and had a bit left, and because he was a bit fucking mental, he thought it was a good idea to Artex the wooden door. And the fireman said that is what saved us, because
Wow.
the door was Artexed. It give us time to get out. You know what I mean?
Bit of fireproofing.
Yeah, fireproofing. Although it was fucking close, it was a close call. I feel like it's my show. There's nobody else here. There's 2 black sides. It's me in the middle. Welcome to the
I'm making dinner.
experience. And I'm going to chat. What are you making?
I am making a pizza, and I'm going to put some. I don't know how many cheeses I'm going to put on it yet, but I'm going to chuck some meat on it as well. So I'm
How many
pre-cooking
cheeses
some
have you
bacon.
got?
Who left?
I've got tons of remnants jelly duck
Oh,
You got tons of remnants.
of cheese, yeah, like loads of little tiny bits of leftovers. So I could probably do a 4 cheese.
Oh, nice. I made chicken kebabs. I'm on a healthy streak.
what?
Chicken with salad.
I just
I want to try and lose.
Some guy delivered it.
I want to try and lose a bit of weight. And I wonder I couldn't hear anybody. My volume was right down.
Have you put any lockdown weight on?
Not really. I'm 18 stone, bang on.
I put 1 stone 2 on over lockdown.
Yeah, but
Mary put 1.1 stone 5 on, and she's only a little dwarf.
this time last year I was 20. I was almost 20 stone.
Whoa! You're never ever going to get to be England centre forward at 20 stone, especially if you're well.
You could probably make it a Welsh goalie. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, I want to try and get down to at least. I want to lose at least a stone. 17 stone, I think I'd be comfortable with.
Johnny's lost like shed load, hasn't he?
Oh, Johnny's done unbelievable. You've lost over 10 stone, I think.
Fucking 10 stone. That's a person.
I know. Listen, I went online earlier just out of curiosity to see what they say my natural weight should be. So you put in your height and your age and all that fucking nonsense, and they said that I should be between 10.5 stone and 14.5 stone. Could you imagine me 10.5 stone? I'd look like a fucking AIDS victim.
You'd be like a giant jockey.
Oh, a giant jockey.
Let's get that tall guy on it. Let's get shit out of him in changing room.
Yeah, 10.5. Can you imagine me? I haven't been 10.5 stone since I was 10.5.
It's all bollocks, isn't it? Fucking 10.5.
I mean, even 14.5 stone, I'd look ill. You know, I would look ill.
We signed up again for Fat Club.
You chicken tonight.
We signed up again for Fat Club because we put so much weight on over lockdown, and a woman who runs it she's mental. She's got something wrong with her. And
Welcome to Fat Fighters.
Yeah, it is like that. She's brilliant.
Tell you just to eat dust. A nice bit of dust.
I got on scales. Me and Mary get on scales, and she gets on first every week. We've got a routine. She gets on, and I go, "How have you done?" And she goes, "I've lost a pound." I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And then I get on, and she goes, "You've put 2 pound on." I'm like, "Oh." And Mary stands at the side, and there's a room full of fat fuckers, and Mary's going, "You fat fucker, you've put fucking 2 pound on, you fat useless." Sure, they don't want it there.
How does that shit work? How does this fat club work? Like, is it expensive? How much do you pay? Is it you've got to
Right,
take a
it
bag of
costs.
chips for some?
I didn't want to do it, right? So 2 years ago, I got to 16.7. That's the heaviest I've ever been. And I was like walking up steps. I'm like, Mary, I can't even walk up steps. I'm fucking so tired. I couldn't bend over to tie my shoelaces. I'm like,
Yeah.
we have got to do some shit here. This is bad. So she said, oh, why don't you go to Fat Club with me? I went, no, that sounds really gay. And she went, well, there's another man that goes. And I went, so what? So anyway, she nagged me into it, and I went. And to be fair, the thing that makes it work is the food that they tell you to eat has absolutely no fat in it, right? So you have to find the thing that you like that has no fat in it, because there's loads of stuff that are rubbish. So you find the thing that you like, and I like chicken. So if I eat loads of chicken, I lose loads of weight. And then the competition thing kicks in, where when you get on scales, you get on scales in front of everybody. And they tell everybody, they go, here he is, here's God, and he's put on a pound, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. But
They
you don't want...
you.
Yeah, it is, it's fat shaming, but you pay for it.
You're getting fucking... You pay to get fat shamed.
Yeah, and it's £5, but it works. Because you're like, you don't want to get on scales every week and go, this fat cunt was 13 stone when he started and now he's 16. What a dipshit.
He's 16 and you've given us 200 quid.
Yeah. There should be another. Me and you could do a version of Fat Club, right? Where you get into a ring and you weigh each other, and they go, and here he is. Here's the fat fucker. He's only 5 foot, but he's 16 stone. Here he is. And get up on scales and go, boo! And the fat fucker has weighed in at 16.5 stone. What a wanker.
Well, do you ever watch Joe Rogan?
Yeah, love him.
Well, a few years ago, he done it with a couple of his mates, with Bill. I think it was like Bill Burr and that guy who takes his top off. What's that guy who takes his top off? The comedian, the Machine.
I don't know who that is.
But they done the same thing, and they were coming in every week and weighing in front of each other, and they were like stripping down to their pants and everything. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that is the incentive. That you're going to get in front of people, and it ain't going to be great when I'm going to get told off now. There's how can I word this without pissing everybody off? Oh, fuck it. There's some mentalers come, and they've got like a lot of things wrong with them, and sometimes they beat me, and they give me shit. Like they get on and they're like, all right, Doris, you've lost you've lost £2, and she goes, yeah, different. And then I get
I'm
on.
a bit too young for this chat. Like, what the hell is this? You're actually on panel talking about like fat fighters, man. What the fuck?
Honestly, Nag, I know you probably don't need it, but you should join in.
I got tits bigger than my mum's were. May she rest in peace.
It's fun.
You're what's the word? Slimline.
Yeah, slender.
Yeah, slender. That's the word. You're a slender motherfucker. Yeah.
And I'll tell you as well, something else, right? I've seen this. It is not the place to meet women, right? Because if they've already got into tendency of being a fat fucker, as soon as you meet them, they're going to go back to that.
Cooking.
Yeah, but I like. What do you like, Doris? Fucking eating. Love eating. But in a couple of months, I'll look great. And then we'll go back to being a lazy bastard again. And loads of women who've split up with their husbands, they go. Loads.
Oh, so it's a good place to meet in rebounders.
Yeah, but they'll be bouncy in a couple of months.
Fat rebound.
Yeah. Fat rebounders.
Yeah. So I found me centre bloke. Now I'm going back to cake.
Daddy, come and she want to go home.
I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. I think I'm going to lose a bit of weight just cutting out the beer. You know?
Yeah,
Just a bit of cocaine in the morning.
Because to be honest, all I want to lose is my belly. That's all I want to lose. I don't want to lose it anywhere else. What did you say then?
It's just a bad joke. It wasn't aimed at you. That used to be.
No, I know. I want to know what it was.
Just a bit of cocaine in the morning.
Oh, yeah. No, those days are gone.
No, it's. I'm not promoting it, but it's actually some athletes do it. Everything. It
Pretty expensive. I'd rather give fucking Pam at Fat Finders $5 to be fat shape.
Let me tell you the other trick, and I can talk to you in private about all this. I can vouch that I definitely know what I'm talking about. Just get up a bit early. Get up, have a little coffee, no sugar or nothing, like a little mini espresso. Go for a walk to get your pulse raising. Go back to bed for a few hours. You'll naturally burn
Go back
that
to bed?
Yeah. Your metabolism's already triggered, mate. You can do what the fuck you want.
I can't go back to bed once I'm up.
I can't. I'd be like, well, I'm up now, and I've had my espresso. I'm just going to crack on.
Yeah, funny. I was watching a video earlier.
You don't need a massive one. You literally need like a trickle.
Yeah, but in my mind, I'd be thinking, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to get up a bit later and have a fucking espresso.
Well, the thing is, when you go to sleep, your body goes into fat burning mode, and that's why it's called breakfast, because you're breaking the fast. So you're fasting, so that your body's eating what is reserves. So if you get up and exercise before you have breakfast, it helps that. So you're right in what you're saying.
Partially true.
And the black coffee's right as well, because I was doing that. I was doing it before I went to America because I want to lose a bit of weight. And when I was losing weight, I was having bacon and eggs for breakfast every morning. Bacon and eggs, fucking beautiful. It was like the keto diet I was doing. I'm not having any bread, potatoes, rice, all that starchy shit, you know, and the carbs.
Whenever these people say about the rice, though, Hazy, sorry to interrupt. Whenever people say about the rice, I just say to them, well, look at the Shaolin monks. They literally live off rice, and they're not fucking fat.
Yeah, I know. Because I do like rice. Like, it's probably one of my favourites carbs, to be honest.
And rice, I wasn't saying that as a racial joke or anything. They're like rock hard bastards.
No, yeah, I think the same as well. Even Chinese people, and you know, most people, you never find fat Chinese people, do you?
Yes, I actually personally know a fat Chinese person.
Does he live in China?
No, he's over here now. He moved over when he was about 4.
There
5.
you go.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You don't see them in China because before they start work in the morning, they have 15 minutes exercise.
Yeah,
and if you can't complete your 15 minutes exercise, they're like, we don't really want to be employing this fat useless cunt. Let's get rid of him.
Yeah. And that's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
You know?
He's actually really
They've got a lot of things right, but they've got a lot of things wrong too.
Did you hear that? I say, it's nagging background goes, he's actually really fat.
So instead to chuck that in, he is actually a big ass. I'm not sure whether I can like share a photo of him because I don't want to upset him. Like, he is like his own planet.
He's so fat. He's all the chins in the phone book.
Can we?
Now that is racist.
Can we see a photograph of him though?
Oh yeah.
No!
We're gonna try to get one of them. This is really scummy of me.
In Japan, they have like really massive fat people. Like they have professional. Yeah, professional fatties.
Yeah. They're just. Do you know why they're sumo wrestlers? Because they would look, if they wasn't fat, they would just look weird. Because they'd be so big. Because they're big, aren't they?
Yeah.
You don't see tall people. What?
They're worshipped.
Yeah.
Sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, but they're worshipped like people who are in jail worshipped. Like, I married a big fat sumo man, but I couldn't find his dick. Or I married a gigantic rapist who were in jail, but we couldn't really have sex because he's a rapist and he's in jail. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
I don't know.
Right.
I think they're fucking nutters who marry them sort of people.
To want to be that big, just so you can get in a circle and slap some of the fat dude on the ass and try and push him out the circle, it's fucking weird. It's weird, isn't it?
I would be like, first time someone slapped me, I'd be like, that fucking really hurt. I don't really want to do this.
May I ask you a question?
Who, me?
Yeah.
God, you need to. Right, Jelly Duck was right earlier, mate. Clean your fucking ears out or do something, lad. Because
What?
no, Hazy. It's like you are the Stevie Wonder of fucking listening.
What?
See?
I just called to say I can't hear you.
You got any ear glasses?
Listen, I'm not being funny, but I think it's you fuckers ain't talking properly.
What do you mean I ain't
Speak up a little.
You ain't talking properly. You stole
If I
my
could
fucking
see- if-
language. Speak Gaelic, you prick. Say
Listen,
that
if I could see the expression on your face and your lips move, it'd be a lot easier for me instead of that fucking stupid red white thing. Fucking pulsating every
I
time.
am, as what they say, an ugly cunt. Therefore, I cannot show my.
We all know you're an ugly cunt. It's fine. It's fine.
How
We
dare
know
you
we
call me a
accept it.
cunt? That's right.
Listen, God wears
Are
a
we gonna
mask.
get-
You seen his fucking face?
Me and Hazy were once in a bedroom together wearing masks, and if anybody walked in, that would have been very awkward to explain that
Could
way.
you imagine if somebody walked in, room service, or cleaning or something?
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Sorry.
Imagine if you was doing a live stream and you was both sitting on a bed together with your masks on. You would have had to
Yeah.
explain like you weren't doing some kind of gangbang or something. Yeah.
But that's what we were doing.
Oh my god, with the camera looking at you. Yeah, that would have
That
been
is what
horrible.
we were doing. We were both live streaming at the same time.
Yeah, and then we both sort of dawned on us like, this could be really, really awkward if somebody came in here now.
Listen, that fucking another time,
You're gonna
up to no good come down to visit me. So I showed him where the hotel is and everything, helped him up with his shit. And he said, I just got to go and take a piss a minute. So he goes in the bathroom to do whatever he's doing. So I give Dizzy a call. So I'm talking to Dizzy, holding my phone like this. And up to no good have stripped off and walked out with like fucking no clothes on. He had pants on, but just pants, you know? Dizzy's like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, what do you mean? I turned around, he's fucking just got his pants on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Fucked up.
Are we going to get to see your fat mate?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't find no photos of us together.
We don't want to see you with him, just one with him on his own.
That's a bit imposing, isn't it?
We know what you look like.
I'm beautiful. Well, not really.
I don't know, things might have changed since I haven't seen you since beginning of lockdown, I think. Have you
What,
cut your
wait,
hair
wait,
any?
wait.
No,
Well,
I still
we're-
look like Jesus.
We're all going back into lockdown tomorrow. Have you heard that?
Everyone's going to be back into it. Was going to come. It's obvious it was going to come. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
You know
Well,
what they need
tomorrow-
to do is just launch the nukes at ourselves and just eradicate this virus once.
I know you've done a video. I did see a bit of your video where you were sat there saying, "Oh, I know I said everyone it was all bullshit, but now I seem to know a lot of people with it."
Yeah, fuck loads of people, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
saying
but
that. Yeah,
what's really wrong with them? What's really wrong with them?
Oh, no,
They-
4 of them are like athletes that have got it and they're poorly. But then there's some people who've got it or they've been tested for it and they've got nothing up with them at all.
How many have died?
None.
Right.
None
How many
of them
people
have
do you know
even,
have died of? How many people do you know have died of cancer?
yeah, shitloads now.
Yeah, and are they still selling cigarettes and all the things that cause cancer?
Yeah, well, I was going to say until careful how much you say here. Until my very close person died of cancer, I don't think I knew anybody who had cancer, and then all of a sudden, every fucker's got it because now I'm like switched on to it.
Yeah,
So
I know loads of people who've died of it. Loads, like family members, like
it's fucking horrible, isn't it?
loads. I also
And
know
then-
people who've died from liver failure, and they're still selling booze. They're still selling cigarettes. They're still
Yeah.
selling booze. This COVID bullshit is fucking bullshit. I'm not saying there's not an illness and all this, but what they're doing to us because of it is fucking nonsense.
Well, yeah, they've stopped treating people who've got serious diseases and serious problems because of fucking the flu.
Yeah, and
fucking
people say, because I say to people, well, who do you know that have died? Oh yeah, well if you go onto the statistics and see how many people normally die this time of year, and then have a look how many people have actually died this time of year, it's because they're stopping cancer treatments. It's because all these people in the old people's homes are being isolated from their families, which puts them into a depression, which means they're not going to eat. They're about to die anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's you've got to be fucking retarded not to see it. Seriously, and I don't mean any disrespect to the proper retards, but you know.
They'll be all sat home now going, oh, thank fuck for that.
Exactly. I mean, I love them. So I know a few. I know a few.
The last sentence. That was fucking
oh, it's okay. You don't mean me. It means the potential.
As a man with autism, am I classified as a retardo?
Yeah. I mean, if do you know if you've got the actual the spectrum of the autism spectrum? I think you find we're all on there somewhere.
Yeah, we are definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if the wheels on the bus go round and round because I'm too busy licking the fucking back window.
There you go. I mean, you got your place. Fucking stick out there.
No one's having this middle back seat. It's mine.
Someone else will tell you. I'll tell you. They do go round and round. One of my best mates is because we're past the age of being called autistic. So nobody was autistic when I was a kid. You're either thick as fuck or normal, but he's proper autistic, and he's not acknowledging it, right? So I sometimes I pick him up on it, like when we're in pub. I'm like, oh, you won't understand it because you're autistic. He goes fucking ape shit. He's like, I'm not fucking autistic.
Yeah, the thing is
he's mega autistic.
There's lots of like you could be high functioning or with high function autism. You know,
that's what I've got.
Do lots of shit, you know. Yeah, so it's hard to. It's just you come across a little fucking weird at times, but you're not. You know, you just. I mean,
because some people, it's so different. My mate is called Darren. I won't tell you his name. He's called Darren, and he's a genius, right? He's a proper genius. If you play a pub quiz, he knows every answer to every shitty question, like every shitty thing, like what colour were Freddie Mercury's shoes on this fucking video? Like it's red. Yeah. He knows everything. But can he fucking look you in the eye and tell you that, you know, he appreciates your friendship? Can he fuck? No, he'd shit himself. He wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah,
he can't. He gets upset.
As long as you know that, you know.
Yeah, but he don't know that. He don't know it. That's one of his autistic fucking tendencies is that he don't know he's autistic.
Yeah, which is great.
That is actually. Right, when I was a child, I wasn't diagnosed. I was treated as the problem bastard child at school. I was just dragged about
Yeah.
by head teachers and all of that, sent home all the time. Then I got
Yeah, same
diagnosed,
with me.
and I only have come to acknowledge what I've got in about the past 3 years because I used to deny it.
Because you've researched it yourself probably, and you've seen things and thought, hang about, that's like me. Because we've all got so much information at our fingertips nowadays. You can do your own research.
Have taught me what I struggle with, and I've come to realise as I get older that there are certain aspects of human everyday life that I actually cannot do at all. I won't go into that on this stream.
Yeah, I totally agree. I would put myself on the spectrum somewhere, to be honest, because I think smoking weed heightens it for me. You know what I mean?
I think also there's some people have a little advantage that they can do things that other people can't do because of it. And
yeah,
and that's the great thing about people is that everybody's different.
Like I know I'm a fucking actual genius. You know?
Well, I know you are.
I know. No, I know. I'm not stupid. I'm pretty fucking intelligent. You know, and I can put my hand to near enough anything. You know, especially if it's in arm's reach like this guitar.
It must be the only one in Wales.
You know, but
go get the Flying V.
It's in the give me a second.
If you have not seen this, this is amazing. Gomez Adams, have you seen the debate that's going on about whether a low-fat, whole foods, plant-based diet can reverse heart disease? I think it can. I eat a lot of shit, right? But I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Local idiot died over there because he didn't look after himself because he had heart disease, and he obviously has never looked after himself. I like up and down look after myself.
I'm
Obviously,
pretty sure heart disease could be hereditary.
Look at that. Yeah, it can be hereditary. Fucking look at that.
I mean, if you could see it, it's like I've relicked it, if you know what I mean. Not doing it no justice there. The lighting's wrong. But it is pretty fucking cool.
You've made
all handmade. Everything's handmade.
I want to commission
give you a $5 for it.
It's already gone. It belongs to Frank Falone in Florida. I got to send it off.
I want to commission a guitar. Oh.
What do you mean by commission? You want to create a guitar?
He wants me to make him one.
I want to say get somebody who knows how to make guitars to make a guitar for me, because that'd be good, wouldn't it?
A what? Out of noodles.
Luthiers.
Oh, luthier, yeah. I'm a luthier in training.
I only buy Ibanez guitars now, and I'm now at an age where I have tried a lot of guitars, but I'm at an age where I'm thinking, fuck me, I'm like, I only buy one type of guitar. That can't go on forever, because I'll be dead soon.
I've never had a really nice guitar ever in my life.
Have you not?
Never. No.
Well, when I come down to see you next, I'm going to bring like a couple of my guitars, and you'll just go, whoa.
Have you got
my guitars? Cripple me.
Nah, the Gibsons are like thick planks of wood that sound really solid.
Take it to Hazy, because honest to God, they're like heavy as a fucking bass guitar, mate.
Yeah, they are. But I play Ibanez, and I play Ibanez because they're built for comfort.
Yeah, I've got the nicest guitar I've got is a Fender Squier. It's a Stratocaster. It's a Squier. It's the Korean-made one, which is the best one to have.
And it'll be amazing.
That's the best one I've got. But I mean, when you watch some people play acoustics and you're like, this is so delicate and all that, and mine can never do that. Like, you know, I've never had a nice guitar. Sometimes I go into the music shop in town and pretend I've got loads of money and say, oh, see that one you can't reach, get that down for me, and I'll have a little go, and I'm like, holy shit, this is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have one day. You know, one day.
I have, but they don't get much better than a Fender Squire. You know, that is an amazing guitar to play. And
yes, and that's the best thing I've ever had. I had a Gibson SG. You know the red one with like the devil horns.
Yeah.
I had one of them. I've had a couple of guitars along the way that I've lost in the pawn shop and stuff. But yeah, so I'd like a nice acoustic.
My first real guitars were I got paid cash in hand from my first job, and I bought a Fender Stratocaster and a Fender Telecaster, both at the same time, and took them home. And when I started playing in bands, I could not make them sound horrible. They just sound so beautiful all the time, so I got rid of them. And I wish I didn't do, because they were lovely to play. But neither of them.
I prefer the look of a Stratocaster, but a Telecaster sounds amazing.
Yeah, they do.
A Telecaster feels better. A Stratocaster I remember the first time I ever played a proper Strat. My dad's friend brought it over years ago when I was a kid. I must have been about 11 or something. Just I could do a 12-bar blues and a few chords or whatever. And his friend left it overnight, so I got to have a go. And I remember holding the neck, thinking this just feels like superior to anything I've ever touched. You know? Yeah. And just the action was so nice on it. It just sounded fucking amazing. I thought it was Eric Clapton for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they feel the business, don't they?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
I don't think. Ghana says her first guitar were an Ibanez. I don't think they feel like they're when you pick them up, they don't feel like a Fender. But
I think Ibanez are built for speed, are they?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, my uncle came to visit. I hadn't seen him since I was like 10-year-old, and he came to visit when I was about 16. By then, I was a real guitarist. By the time I was 16, and he was a guitarist in Clubland, and he was like, "Oh, go get your guitar then. Let's see how you're doing." I'm like, "Right, okay." So when I got my guitar, brought me little amp, my little practice amp downstairs, and I gave him my guitar, and he was like, "This is not a real guitar. A Fender's a real guitar." I'm like, "Oh no, you're mistaken." And he got a bit arsey about it, and he played a few little riffs on guitar, and then he gave it to me. I'm like, "Fuck off!" And turned it up to distortion level fucking 11, and I smashed his brains in, and he was like mouth open like that. And he was like, "That's actually called an Ibanez." I'm like, "I don't care what it's called. It's an Ibanez, and I've smashed it to bits. Now get the fuck out."
Yeah.
I'm a bass player, so I don't play.
Yeah, I've never been good at all that fucking shredding and all that. I mean, I fucking doff my cap to you. It's just I'm more of a slow hand, you know. Although I do enjoy playing lead and fucking about, but most of the shit I do is improvised. Just you know what I mean?
That is how you get better in it, by messing around, improvising stuff, and trying different things, and that's what writes all your songs and your riffs and stuff. If you don't, if you don't mess about, you never get there.
There's a few lead bits I can do for songs that I know, like Comfortably Numb and Don't Look Back in Anger, and a few Oasis ones that I actually know that I can play, you know. But generally I'm just having a little jam with myself, just backing track on or whatever, and just Just see what comes out. Improvisation.
The jam, right?
Right.
Stop dreaming of the quiet life. It's the one they'll never know. Dun, dun, dun.
Is the jam Paul Weller?
Yeah.
Stop
Did
apologizing.
you just say is the jam Paul Weller? You fucking idiot.
It's not my thing, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, is it Paul Weller? I felt pretty proud that I knew that was Paul Weller, and then you were like, you fucking idiot. Oh, got one right. Question one.
Yeah, it was the jam and all that type of music that got me into really enjoy music. When I was about 10 or 11, my dad somebody must have come to my dad's house selling all their CD collection, and he bought them for me for Christmas. There was so much shit in there. Luther Vandross and like ZZ Top, Carl. Like this was the selection I had in there: Chuck Berry, ZZ Top, Carl Perkins, Luther Vandross, some other dudes I'll never ever know. ELO.
I'm just gonna go for a week, but I'm listening.
Yeah. It was such an eclectic. He must have just thought, oh, it's going to bulk up his pile for Christmas. I'll just give him them. But the one that stood out for me was Chuck Berry. I mean, Chuck Berry is rock and roll as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Everybody copied Chuck Berry. Everybody.
I didn't.
Well, you should have. You should have.
Why am I working?
Because he's cool. And then I found out years later that he's a bit fucking weird and he likes to piss on prostitutes and stuff.
You haven't lived. You've never pissed on someone.
No, but I liked his work ethics. He used to travel the world on his own, just him and a guitar. Wherever he played, he would tell the management to get the best local backing band that knew his greatest hits, and he would want cash in hand before he got on a stage, and that's how he done his business up until the day he died. You know, I seen him on stage like just before he died. Somebody fucking put a guitar in his hand and threw him on a stage, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Who are you talking about?
Chuck Berry.
Oh.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. I mean, he is rock and roll. You wouldn't know any rock and roll if it wasn't for him.
Exactly.
I was saying, how he worked his whole life. This is how he worked. He would travel the world on his own with his guitar, just him and a guitar and a hard case, and whatever he played, he would tell the management.
That's the smart price halibut.
He would tell the management to get the local band, the best local band that knew his greatest hits.
Yeah.
And he would want cash in hand before he got on stage. Whatever it was cash. Give me the cash, give me a backing band, and I'll just turn up. And that's how he did it.
Cash.
You know, proper old school, no fucking around.
Yeah. What's it called? The guy who beat Tina Turner up. Ike. Yeah, Ike Turner. He just toured the world and played forever.
I mean, he was a genius when it comes to music.
Yeah. He wrote some like mega important songs that are not dedicated to him anymore.
Yeah. But when last time I seen Chuck Berry, just before he died, he was like an old decrepit man, couldn't hardly move his fingers, and some fucker thought it was a good idea to put him on stage. It was heartbreaking, to be honest. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, my mate went to see Les Paul, exactly the same situation, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is grim."
I think in the end they were wheeling Les Paul out in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah,
I think he got to that stage, you know.
He saw him in New York, and it were not even in a venue. It were outside somewhere, and he used to have a young fit woman singing with him. To be fair, he was not a great guitarist anyway. He just invented a great sound.
Yeah.
Like,
They
amazing.
scream. They absolutely scream, Les Pauls. They're beautiful.
But-
They actually probably got the best
I've
scream.
always
of all.
wanted a nice Les Paul. I've never had one.
I
I got a story about Les Paul. I applied when I was young, like 22 or something. I mean, I was on a dole and skint, smoking weed, had nothing. So I applied for his credit card, and I applied for $2,000. And one day the post comes, opens this letter, and it's a credit card. You've been accepted. Here's the card. There's a phone this number to activate it. And I'm like, holy shit! I didn't read the letter, so I thought I got $2,000 on this card. So I says to Kate, "Get your coat on, love. We're going shopping." We had no kids. We had no kids. It was way before we had Jack and everything. So the plan was I was going to have $1,000. She was going to have $1,000. We're going to buy whatever we wanted. So I've gone to this music shop. I'll never forget it. DM Music in Cardiff. A little tiny. It was the smallest music shop. We had big ones, but this was a small little dude in the corner. So I went there. I wanted a Marshall stack and a Les Paul. And
For $1,000.
His stock was in like a loft that you had to climb a ladder. I swear to God, you had to climb a ladder to get it. So he's climbed this ladder. He's carried the Marshall stack down and everything, stuck it by there, gone up, got a guitar and everything I needed. He's thrown a few leads in and some shit. So, and I had no money on me. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get this home? Like, what the fuck? He was going to get me a taxi and everything. He was going to pay for the taxi. I just spent like $1,000 with him. You know what I mean? And so it comes to payment. Puts my card in. He's like, it's declined. I'm like, you're fucking joking. There's $2,000 on it. Oh, well, it's declined. Try it again. So I've tried it a few times. He's like, you're gonna have to phone him up and see what's going on. So I'm in the shop now, and he's saying I got to phone this credit card people. Back then I wasn't good on the phone or talking to people and all that shit. I just wanted a guitar. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to phone him. So I phones up this credit card. It was Capital One. You know those fuckers?
Yeah.
So I phones him up and she's like, oh, let's just see what's going on. She puts my details in. She says, unfortunately, the starting limit on your card is £200. I'm like, you're fucking joking. I said to the guy, I said, mate, you're going to have to stick it all back up in a fucking loft. I can't afford it. I've only got £200. So me and Kate had £100 each. I think she had a pair of earrings and I fucking had McDonald's or something. I was devastated, but not as devastated as the dude in the shop. Oh, I'll never forget that. Fucking devastated. I was like, yes.
So I'll tell you my greatest ever music shop story.
Yep.
Me and my mate were like young, like 15-year-old lads. We used to go in this shop all the time, play every Saturday. We'd go in, play guitars for fucking hours until the guy would come up and go, right, I've had enough, get out, you're driving me mental. And we'd just play and play and play. And anyway, one day went in and he came upstairs and he goes, right, you little fuckers, get out, you're driving me nuts. We're like, okay. He would call Fat Sam, or this guy. Like, all right, Fat Sam. And it would come downstairs, and as we came into counter, we're like, oh, I need to get some strings. And he goes, you'll have to fucking wait because there's a real customer here. And this guy came in and he put his guitar on counter, and they put his amp on counter, and he goes, I've got a complaint. And Fat Sam goes, whoa, why? What's up? And he goes, I bought this from you last week. He said, I've got it all home and it don't work. He goes, well, don't get upset. And the guy was a bit irate and he goes, don't get upset. I'll sort you out. I always make sure that everybody's happy and everything works. So don't be upset. He bought it was sort of like a Flash Jackson guitar and a crate. Can you remember crate amps? It was like an amp that sounded amazing with distortion. It was only a small thing. They were like that. He goes, right, show me what you've done, and then we'll decide what the problem is. He says, and then we'll find out whether it's the amp or the guitar. And he goes, right, well,
I know what you're going to say already.
oh, I might have told you this story already then.
No, you haven't, but I can just imagine how stupid some people can be.
He goes, right. He says, what I've got is I've got the amp, and I plug amp into wall. He goes, and then I've got this wire that I stick in my guitar. He says, and then on other end of the wire that I stick in my guitar, I've cut it off and I put a 3-pin plug in, and I plug that into wall, and it don't work. And he was like, what do you do? And he goes, I put me.
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
He cut the end off the guitar lead. He put a 3-pin plug on, and he plugged it in while we were all there. And
how was that motherfucker still alive? How was he still alive?
He was that close.
It'd make you shred fast, wouldn't it? Imagine every time you touch that fretboard, you got a zap. You're like, sweeping.
It was that close between the strings and the electric. The strings are that close, right? And when he plugged it in, you could hear it go. What the fuck is going on here?
He's revving up.
He like unplugged it all, and he went unplug that, and he went like unplugged it, put it all up thing, and he goes, "Yeah, mate, you're too fucking stupid to have a guitar, you." And you're like, "Fucking pleasure."
I thought you were going to say he's plugging it into the headphone socket on the amp, or so, you know.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I have done that.
Did the volume pots and all of that work after? Did it work properly when you plugged it in? Did it
Everything worked afterwards, right? He took it all apart, and it like took the lead away, which had a fucking. It was one of them curly wires like that, with a fucking 3-pin plug end, and he took it all away, and then he showed him how to plug it in. He went, "Oh, I feel really stupid." But Sam was like a proper. He was a bass player. And he was like a proper musician, and he taught world, and he'd done cruise ships and everything. And he went, that's all working there. And at the end of it, he goes, right, so that all works then. And he says, do you want to take it away? And Guy goes, I feel really stupid now. And he goes, and Sam goes, you fucking should do. And I'm like, okay.
You don't deserve a guitar. Like, what the fuck?
They were in no way at all connected to the amplifier.
It must have been. It would have been live, but there just mustn't have been a lot of contact for a circuit, because otherwise he would have got shot.
He's a dude that invented
because there is no the only bit where the electric goes right into the guitar, into the center of the guitar, and it goes to the pickups. There is no more connection, so the strings are all
there is a connection. Yeah, there is. I build guitars. There is a connection. It's called the.
Imagine you're standing there though,
it's connected to the bridge of the guitar. Like it should have fried.
Not on my guitars. It's not.
Yeah, imagine you're standing there with that plugged into the plug socket, and you've got
your guitar. You've got a loop that goes from one of the pots to the bridge.
I feel like I need to open a guitar up.
You can see it, but if you didn't have it, your guitar would be buzzing. As soon as you took your fingers off it, there'd be a hum.
That's why you have humbuckers.
Gotta be here. What?
That's why you have a humbucker to stop the hum. And I thought that there's no connection to strings or bridge.
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna have to take a guitar apart.
If there's not, then it's a shit guitar. If you take the bridge off your guitar, there'll be a wire coming through, but it might be in one of the screws, because sometimes they do it through one of the screw holes. Depends on what sort of bridge you got.
Gamer, do you have like some sort of earth to a bridge?
It's the truth. I'm telling you, it's the truth.
He's gone to sleep.
I would say that there would be an electrical contact, yeah, because
Otherwise, you get a hum, a buzz.
well it's not that. If you're like, for example, playing with a guitar,
What is that?
and
What is that?
We should do it. We should do it now.
No, if you're
On it.
playing a guitar and you've got it plugged into an amp, and then you use a microphone or the different PA, you get the difference voltage from the guitar and the PA in your mouth, and you get electrocuted. So I would say there is a contact, yeah. Ain't you ever had that? Have you never ever sung into one of them PAs and your lips literally get fried? And you're like,
I've had a little thing off a microphone.
My uncle,
sparks, mate.
my uncle were on stage once, and he went to sing, and he was a backing vocalist, went to sing in my dad's band, and it blew him to back at stage.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
But yeah, there's always,
because that's fucking rock and roll.
It's still alive. I'm going to get a guitar.
Listen, I've got to go because it's fucking almost 11 o'clock. I was gonna have a shower.
Oh, fuck off, Easy. I'm going to get a guitar now.
What for?
So we can have a look inside it.
You won't see. Listen, you won't see. Just take my word for it. Google it if you got to, but don't take a guitar apart.
I'm not taking apart my bass.
Listen to me. I make pickups as well. You know what I mean? Like I make my own pickups. I wire up my own shit. I know what I'm talking about.
I know, but I need to know what.
Well, you do. I just fucking told you.
If I need to look at it because I don't trust people.
This is the part of the spectrum you're on.
Actually, come to think of it, I have changed pot before, a jack pot on a bass guitar, and there was a wire going to the pot.
Oh yeah, but that's different because the pot and the
no, the reason it goes from the bridge to the pot is because the pot is you could do it from the bridge straight to the jack plug lead, the connector. You like that's all you're doing when you put it to the pot. It's just because the pot is connected to the lead. You know
what I was on about is, but I've just said I have seen a wire from the bridge to the pot when I replaced the jack plug.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
That's there.
Let me tell you something. I have unearthed this. Right, this I have unearthed. What? I have unearthed this. This where you put the lead in, that's just a normal electric guitar jack plug, like turned upside down and put it on like that. So there's a hum on this, but if I put my finger there and touch that, it stops.
Yeah. Yeah, because
So
you've earthed it.
Yeah, inside the guitar, that's what's happening with the lead.
Oh yeah,
wire,
right. But how guitar builders get rid of the hum is they use a humbucker, and then that is two different.
No, they don't. Are you telling me every pickup is a humbucker?
No. A shit single coil one that doesn't have enough power going through it to make a hum. But then to get rid of the hum, and when it's powerful, then you use a humbucker, and that electrics the electric backwards and forwards. It kills the
all a humbucker is two single coil. It's just two single coil pickup stuck together. That's all it is.
One, yeah. And the electric going round it, that kills the hum.
There's no electric going around it. It's just a magnetic field with copper and magnets.
Yeah, and the humbucker is there to. It's called a humbucker because it bucks the hum.
Shut the fuck up with your glockenspiel. Listen. I built the fuckers. I built them from the ground up. Like I know what I'm talking about. Seriously.
Oh, is it? You need to go in and type in book the home.
Fuck them. Listen, I gotta go and have a shower. I will. If you're still on, I'll pop back in.
I will not be still on.
No.
I won't be asleep now for thinking about humbuckers.
Just Google it. Just Google it. How do you earth a guitar? Just Google it.
No, you can do that, but if you're earthing it to your hands, that's mental.
No, you're not. You don't plug. You're not supposed to plug it into the wall. It's not that like.
No, but you can't earth it to where your fingers are touching. That's fucking retarded. Unless you're wearing rubber Wellingtons.
That's why it's earthed. Like, trust me. I'll send you a video. Listen, I gotta go.
There's gonna be a video on fucking YouTube of you in a guitar shop frying. Like, this is how you do it.
Listen, it's been a pleasure. I'll speak to you fucking soon.
I love you, mate.
God bless. Please eat your vegetables.
Nag.
Well,
I know he's still listening, and he's wrong. So we're taking it to shower, and he's wrong. The humbucker is there to book the home.
I'm just a fucking bass player. What do you want from me?
Bass players have humbuckers.
Bass players know fuck all. We've got 4 strings, and we go bomb,
Billy-
bomb, 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 bomb. That's my water.
Billy Sheehan has a humbucker.
Billy Sheehan also has scalloped frets.
Yeah, he's an incredible bass player.
He's the only Yamaha bass I don't. It's the one he's got.
Did I ever tell you about when we got our car stolen in Leeds, and we met Mr. Big?
That's pretty cool.
It was very cool. They were really, really nice. We were all studying. I was a bit pissed, but the guy whose car it was got stolen, he was pissed off. And Mr. Big was really cool. They're like, it's okay, don't worry, you'll have insurance. You're like, oh.
I'm addicted to that rush. Anytime I touch. Sorry.
I'll be your daddy, your mother, your lover, and your little boy.
Now you're going to get copyright.
Oh, I tried to do something over there, but I got told off for it. Right? I did Yorkshire Bon Jovi, but I used the Bon Jovi video and put Yorkshire lyrics over it, and then I uploaded it, and I got a copyright strike.
Well, I'm going to tell you the best thing that I think you've ever done, and I don't care. I'm going to say it publicly. Your Hitler singing "Away in a Manger" was the best thing I have seen on YouTube in forever, and I don't know why you did it.
I did it early on in the year, and then I set it for uploading at Christmas, and then it came on, and I totally forgot all about it.
It was great. It's the faces you did for it. It's brilliant. It's fucking fantastic. I don't care. The Jewish Lord Jesus laid down his little Jewish head. Sorry.
Oh, I know, and I totally forgot about it. Easy days to say, bet me money then. I'm sure this is my glockenspiel, right? I'm sure that humbuckers are called humbuckers because they book the home.
What
20
was
quid.
Earlier?
Eh?
What was with all that glockenspiel joking earlier? I didn't understand.
So we're talking about shit instruments, right? And we're talking about we talked about that you know that thing. It's like a round thing, and you get a stick, and you go. Nobody knows what that's called.
The snake rattle, yeah.
That thing, right? And then we're talking about the triangle. That's a shit instrument. And because I got delivered a tambourine, right? But then we got talking about xylophones and glockenspiels. And I said, what's the xylophone? I don't know how to spell xylophone. And I said, what's the other one called? And Easy Days put Glock and Spiel. And we're like,
oh.
So everybody fell around laughing, going, Hazy Days thinks it's called the Glock and Spiel. Then I went out overnight telling a guy in pub about it, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you mean Glock and Spiel?" I'm like, "You what, mate?" And he goes, "The Glock and Spiel." I'm like, turns out there's more people on planet who think it's called the Glock and Spiel. And then we got talking about Lord of the Dance Settee, which I thought was called Lord of the Dance Settee, until one of my cousins went, "You're not a proper flipping Jew." I'm like, "I'm not a Jew. I'm a Catholic." But I'm not even a Catholic, really. But
Who would win in a war?
in between
Jews and Catholics, your God.
Jews and Catholics,
Bang in the middle of a desert.
that's a tough one, because the Jews are like mega resilient and clever.
But and also the secondary question I want you after this one is, what side would Jesus be on? Because albeit me being Catholic, he's a Jew. So I need help on that one also, please.
Okay, and then the Catholics are resilient. They're really strong and really good at fighting till they win and getting what they want. So I think when it came to if it came to a war, I think probably the Jews would win because they'd think about it better. What other question?
Until the Pope got the elite priests marching the paedophiles, then we'd slaughter them.
Yeah. But what second question about? And then
what side would Jesus be on? Because he started Christianity and Catholicism and Protestantism and whatnot, but he's also a Jew.
You'd have to be on Catholic side, because my mum and dad would get upset if I didn't make him be a Catholic.
We've won then.
Who'd win?
Well, we've won. Right.
I don't know.
Think about it. Jesus goes to war, gets stabbed, dies, wakes up in the tomb a few days later, marches back out. It may take him a few months, but each of them soldiers are fucked.
Yeah, but let's not even think about that. My mum and dad would get well upset if they'd say, "You're not looking after Jesus well anymore." They don't know that he's out on lash now, but like, I don't know. I'd just lie my way through it. It'd be all right. The Jews would win, but only after the wandering in the desert for 40 years. That'd be crap, wouldn't it? Oh, Hazy Days had just posted the book, the Hum video.
You're gonna be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Just Mary's gonna come down, and you're just gonna have an Ibanez apart in the living room.
Yeah, I know. There's definitely no earths on my guitar. Definitely not.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go fucking get my guitars.
The only thing I ever really do on my bass is unplug the battery, change the battery.
Well, I'm very same as well. I sometimes take it into guitar shop and they say, "I fucking snapped a string," and Tony will go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, I ain't got time. Change strings, please, and just get a service. And so sometimes I get even lazy at that. I fucking dent now. You're too confident. Put your money where your mouth is.
To be honest, getting your strings done properly is actually quite a hard job, and one that should be respected on an expensive instrument, because if you string your guitar wrong, you can warp the neck.
Oh yeah, I'll go get Ibanez #1, and I'll show you what I do that is terribly wrong, and I get told off all the time, but it's fast. I'll go get it. Will take me 2 seconds. Don't get your dick out.
I wouldn't.
Okay. I'll trust you.
My mum could be watching, but that's a total lie. Somewhere, oh yeah, baby. Over the rainbow. I'm gonna get my dick out now. Penis revelation. Penis, 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 penis revelation. Penis, penis. You shall not pass. Penis, penis revelation. Penis. Here comes a drop. Motherfucking giant penis. Oh my god, such a penis! And welcome back, that boring fuck up. Here we go. Hello.
So, here we go. Hello, did you get your dick out?
Of course I didn't. I did a penis song, though.
Nice. Hello, Ben Mitchell, dude. How are you doing?
Ben Mitchell, how's your dad feel? He needs to sort his liver out, fat cunt.
Here we go, right? This is guitar number 1. Probably the most easy to play guitar I've ever owned. I made it so that it is a flying machine. So
explain the model to the viewers.
It is the Ibanez RG350DX. Not the most expensive guitar I own, but it is the one that I have modelled to my fingers. But I do this, which guitar techs go mental at, right? Can you see all the little silver balls or gold balls on end?
Yes.
So what I do is I put the gold ball in here, and then I put the string right down here, and then I cut it there. I should put it there, and then I feed it in there. But the gold ball is supposed to go in there, and it's supposed to be the other way around, and they go fucking mental. But
yeah,
that is
a bit weird, dude.
It is, but that's strong enough to hold it, and it's faster to wire it up. So I do it that way, and I'm all tied up in it. But this
back to front. I don't think
I
I've
do.
ever known anyone to do that.
I do put it on back to front. I don't do it on the other guitar because it's not doable. But on all the RGs,
does it change it if it snaps? I know that sounds silly.
no, it always snaps in the same place every time. If you play an RG, it usually snaps here all the time. And
I hate it when the string snaps.
Yeah, I'm not keen. It annoys the crap out of me.
But
I don't know if it hurts.
Yeah. I've been whipped in the face by my bass string a few times when it snapped.
Oh, yeah, but I use baby strings. These are an 8.
Usually my B and G goes. I snap
don't,
it a lot.
don't you hate it when you snap your G string?
Yeah. This guitar has no worth.
But I feel like there's no earth in here. I think this is where. Oh, go on then. We'll have to go find some shit to do it with, right? But just bear in mind, right? Everything is string here up to here, right? So this would be there'd have to be a connection between this and then these pickups. Let's do it. I've been whipped in the face with a few knobs, to be honest, God. I imagine you have, son. It's good to see you, Mr. Mitchell. I'll go get a screwdriver, and then we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Shush now, baby. 2 minutes while I go find some things.
What? Oh yeah, no, you start then. I'm making pizza you here. Oh, tell you one thing. A sausage oh so near. A sausage oh so near. A sausage oh so near. And when he wakes up with a sausage and time, you know that he has that lovely sausage. It feels fine. Fine. It feels fine. Yeah, tasty. Meaty sausage. Do. Please go on some bread. Oh, tasty. Meaty sausage. Do. Get inside my head.
I'll have to get me a drink first, so just hang on.
You will?
Right, can't move for stuff now. Hang on. Right, you ready? Are you still there? Neil Colston, how are you doing, sir? Ben Mitchell, you keep saying like that I'm not following you, but I'm going to put it on now, right? Wait a minute. Twitter. Put in your @ so that I can do it now. Oh, here we go. Put in your @ so that I can.
He lives
I
in
can do
Albert
it.
Square.
I know. That's where you live, innit? And all you all live together in like Isle of Dogs and Albert Square.
Near me, yeah. Well, supposed to be.
Are you ready? You ready? Are you looking? Because I'm really close to opening it now. I think there's 6 screws in here. Wait, listen. Nag, listen. That were a little fart there, and I didn't even poo myself.
Yeah. Romantic. Oh.
Number 5.
I like that.
Number 6. Number 6. I've tweeted you. Hang on. Wait a minute. Right. I've opened my Twitter and it's not there. So give me your @ What's your @ thing on Twitter? Here we go. There's number 6. Let's get the camera. Let's get the camera over here. Right, here we go. Look, what? You ready? You ready, gamer? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take the back off.
Yeah.
Take it back off. There is there's the bridge, and if you can see here, there's the that's the tension there. There's the springs, 3 springs. There's a bridge. And you can see in there, not at any point is there any connection, because let me show you where the electrics are, behind here and in there, but there's no wire between. Do I need to put a torch on it? There's no
there
wire.
Hang on, at the back of the bridge. Isn't there one at the other side of the bridge? Go up the top.
No. Let me. I'll put the light on my phone, right, so you can see it.
No, on the inside. Move up. Down even.
Up here. Here.
There's a wire attached there. Look.
There fucking is a wire.
And that's a blue. That's a blue in it. So that'll be a neutral.
Right. Okay. So everything I've said and argued about, I'm wrong, because there's a wire there. I'm too pissed to even show it. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. There. Yeah, so there it is. That's exactly what I said. There definitely is a wire earthing it. Yeah, it's right, isn't it?
There we go.
There you go. So everything I said, completely bullshit. And Ace is right. I'm glad I didn't put that bet on and get too cocky, because he knows everything and I do. And there's a wire. Bloody hell. Well, who'd have thought that other than not me? Which way up does this go? That's there. Well, there you go. There you go, Easy Days, and there's a reason why Easy Days is a luthier and I just play guitar. Do I feel bad? I feel better that I didn't place a bet with him, because I would have done if I'd have got a little bit more cocky. There's your ground, God. I know, Neil. I know. I've just been arguing with Easy Days that there is no Earth, but what a fan here. Is it, Nag, have you gone outside?
I did go outside. I'm back. I had to go and grab a dog.
So did you see?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you see there is an Earth there? I was totally wrong.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Did you not hear me? I pointed it out. Yeah, I know you. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I did say though earlier on that I remember seeing one. Changed my jack over.
I've never seen that shit before, and
right.
I'll probably forget it by the time I wake up in the morning.
I'm just going to change over quickly. Be back in 2 seconds.
All right, dude.
StreamYard.
Shit back together. I do not take this off.
Give me 1 second.
I need to send this guitar in as well, because it needs a little bit of a reworking, because
there we
it's
go.
not set up. Wow, that's a better signal you've got there.
Thank you.
So I need to send this in because it's a little bit out of tune.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, pray you make it by your sacrifice. Oh, you know the perfect. You've got that right now set up perfectly for a bit of Sultans of Swing.
I don't know it though. Somebody always says Sultans of Swing, and I don't know it, and I don't know. Tell me a little bit how it goes, and then I'll play it.
I'm a fucking bass player. Ah. All I'd be doing is going bum 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 bum. That's it.
I don't really. It's not a defining tune, is it? Doris Duckers, formerly Mojojo. Have you changed your name to Mojojo from Mojojo to Doris Duckers?
Got a daytime job. Doing all right.
You can come up right now. You're more than welcome to come up right now because it is 25 minutes past 11 and there's no else going on.
Bum 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 bum. Way on down south.
It was once a floating Floyd, but I hardtailed it with some what they're called, washers, some steel washers behind it, because it was getting on my nerves because it was going a little bit out of tune in different weathers. And so when you played inside, it was irritating, and then when you went outside, it was a little bit more irritating. So,
hello, you northerner.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just going to turn my camera because I look like a bag of fucking Spanish.
You looked beautiful. It's the attack of the Southerners.
Bollocks. How are you and your lovely wife? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. She's in bed, and she said as well. She said, "Be quiet." Like, okay.
Yeah, right. So, who am I speaking to? Right, not a great gamer. Well, you bass player, mate.
Unfortunately.
Hi, I'm Jojo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jojo, are you a singer?
I am indeed. Yeah, I haven't sang in bands for many years, but I mean, I'm not. I don't brag about being. I'm a singer, baby. You know what I mean? But it's not. I mean, God, I've watched you for about a year now, and I've always wanted to come up and have a jam. Do you know what I mean? Like a quick one.
The thing with you can't come up and have a jam, can you? Because there's like a little delay, and it makes us all sound like idiots.
Oh shit, man!
Oh shit! You know what I mean? It makes, and we see that thing. All them people who did Zoom things, and that didn't really work either.
Yeah, see, I don't. I mean, I've got a tablet. Yeah, I've had it for about 2 weeks. My son's going to set it up for me, and I can go live. Do you know what I mean? But yes. Oh, okay.
I'm going to buy. You know, Line 6 spiders. It's like a little tiny amp that does everything. And you can't really use them live, but they do sound amazing. I'm going to get one of them thrown in here so that I can just plug into it and play it when I want. I can sound Metallica.
He sounded like you sound like not in Spinal Tap though, and he goes I'm looking at the guitar.
Yeah, so I'm going to get.
No, that goes up to number 12. That one.
I am going to get a spider. Hello, Skywatcher footage. Anyway, I don't know if you saw before the debate whether I thought that there's no connection between your strings and your pickups, and Hazy Day says there definitely is a connection between them, and it turns out I was wrong.
The dark side of the Force.
Winning. Be better
Dark
off with a
side,
boss
isn't it?
katana.
Oh, it's quite echoey, isn't it? I might get off because it's like all glitchy and all weird, isn't it?
Have you got headphones on?
Nah, I don't do all that, but I will do next time. No, I
Headphones
don't.
work.
I mean, I'll stay up. I'll stay up for a minute and annoy you for about a minute.
Well, I'm going to go to bed in a minute because I'm going to wake Mary up and say,
Oh
"You're
yeah,
right."
you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to wake up the lovely Mary, bless her heart. Get a good
No, I am
right.
gonna wait.
Well, this was very brief for me, but thank you ever so much, God.
You are always,
having me up.
Jojo, you are always welcome up here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Next time, if you let me come up, I'll have my tablet and I'll have my headphones, and then we can have a little jam and all that bollocks. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Gamer, nice to meet you. God, have a good one, mate.
God bless.
And you-
God bless. God bless.
Have an amazing,
God bless
have an
government.
amazing Saturday.
See you later. See you later.
See you
Bye.
Big and realist. How are you doing, mate? Come back again. Oh, Gamer.
What? I'm doing Iron Maiden.
Are you using a cupboard?
Am I using a cupboard?
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
Do you know what that means? Listen. I'll show you something, right? Right. Here's me not using a cupboard, right? You listen. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is me using a cupboard as an amplifier.
Oh no! I've got I'm using a cheap ass electroacoustic bass.
All right. Did you ever, when you were a kid, use cupboards to rehearse on?
No.
Me and my pop mates, we used cupboards. It was on Skinny Bop, drunk on Skinny Bop, yeah.
Baby, she's an I'm a man on the scene.
Oh, come on, Doris. Everybody
Ziggy gave me sausage.
Everybody should play Poison, shouldn't they?
What Poison by what version?
No,
Alice
Poison.
Cooper.
No, Poison the band.
Oh.
We both lie quietly still in the dead of the night. Warrant better, not Cherry Pie though. I love Warrant.
Fucking hate that song so much.
Which one, Cherry Pie or
Cherry Pie?
I love it.
I've heard it too many times in my life. It's like Smells Like Teen Spirit. I just want to blow my head off. Excuse the pun.
Do you remember, not Teen Spirit, but there was a song by The Offspring before Teen Spirit called Teen Spirit is a direct rip-off of an Offspring song. I can't remember what it's called though. I can't remember what it's called. Uncle Tom's Cabin. I love Uncle Tom's Cabin. Self-esteem. There you go. Self-esteem is Teen Spirit.
Is it? I'll have a listen.
Yeah.
I've just figured out lithium. Do you remember lithium?
Yeah.
That's all I'd be doing.
That's a great.
I'm so happy because today. Oh God, sorry.
There were one today that I heard on radio, and I don't know which song. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, and it goes something like. Hang on, right. I can't hold my guitar. I can't. I'm too drunk to balance, so it goes something like this, and it's off, I think it's off Blood Sugar, whatever it's called.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know how it goes, but it sounds a bit like that, and it's fucking great. It's a great song. I've never learned it. And now I've unplugged my headphones, which is mental. Push it back in there.
Oh shit!
Oh, a bit like that.
No, I'm trying. I usually use this to warm up my fingers, but I forgot what note comes after which.
I don't know. And I'm too drunk to work it out, so fuck it. And then I wouldn't know what the next chord would be. Oh yeah, what's that called? What's that one called?
That was my Californication. Yeah, Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. And then they'll just go back to me going, yeah, whilst you're doing that.
Oh, that's going to drive me mental.
You've got a good ear.
Oh. Oh, I've got it. You ready? So
I can't play. I'm not going to be playing this with you because I'll be like a second behind and it'll just sound a travesty. But please, Janet.
No, I'm going to shit it up anyway, but I think the solo goes a bit like this. Let's use a bit of cupboard.
Yep.
Oh no, that ain't it.
Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun.
Or something like that. It's very close, isn't it?
Space might be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Dun, dun, dun.
Look what I did, right? I bashed a little bit of the edge of my guitar and I made it sharp.
Oh.
Which it's terrible. It's a terrible place to have it because it's right on.
You can get it fixed or you can do it yourself.
Or I'm going to fucking put it in a guitar case and leave it forever.
Sand it down, literally make a composite and then just varnish over. You won't even know. Or paint over it.
I think what I'll do is I'll just buy another one, and then this will stay in a guitar case, and then in a couple of years I'll unearth it and go, I wonder why I never played this.
Here you go. You know Sultan's a string. I figured it out for the bass already.
I'll go and play it.
That's it. Well, it's just. And then you'd go. Da-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na.
Or something like that.
It's not bad, to be honest, for a jam by ear. Here you go, then. Here's another one quickly for a jam by ear. If you can see if you can do it in the next 10 seconds. Whatever you want, status quo.
Oh, that's just like 12 bar it'll be, will it?
Yeah. I love that little. It may be a simple beat, but that's the same chord, isn't it? No, it's, yeah, it's the same fucking. It's D.
It's D, is it?
It must be.
Does it go? Does it go? Does it do that, or does it go da 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 da?
Oh, that's fucking awful. Well, all I know is I was jamming along with you, and I was just plucking two open strings. I was plucking the E and the A and the D.
Does it do it in this rhythm? Does it go da 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 da, or does it go da 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 da?
That na 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 da 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 na 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 da 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 na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da 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 na 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 da da da. But you got two guitars doing it. There's two.
Okay, so it goes like this. Or something like that. Is close, isn't it?
I would go. I'm trying to figure out if I could do a little crawl with it as well, but it's so basic. Right, hang on, wait there. It would be. It'd be.
Yeah.
I need to use a. I need to put one finger on a whole song.
It's weird when you have something in your head and you think, I fucking know this song, so I'm not going to learn it, and then somebody plays it and you go, oh, well, it's not what I thought.
It's a very simple song, but when the two guitars do it together, it sounds awesome. Just like a lot of Thin Lizzy stuff.
I love Muse. I think that is the greatest thing ever to happen to guitar.
I don't know. He's one of them people where, as like unique as he is as a musician, his absolute craziness and weirdness repulses me and scares me from him. The dude's batshit crazy. It kind of puts me off. I love all of their stuff up to what's the one with the fucking Knights of Sidonia? They started going a bit weird after that album.
Yeah, that one mental. Yeah. Yeah.
I love Signs of Origin. That's an amazing album.
What's the one called with the sergeant in it? Down, 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 down. That one.
Hang on. Link it to the world.
Oh yeah.
Link it to yourself. Sorry. Love at what you hide. The sausage is inside. God, you need some testicles removed to do that, don't you?
Yeah. I love Plug-in Baby. I think that's great. And
that's got that's another one that's got a lovely little rolling intro to it.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
It's just scales, isn't it? I don't know what happens after that, though. But that's not as good as that.
I need to down tune my.
That's an A song. I don't think it does that. I think it does. That one, that is fucking amazing. Have you heard that Jamiroquai song about they? I think it's something to do with dinosaurs.
Deeper Underground.
That one.
That's nothing to do with dinosaurs. It was on the Godzilla thing. Yo, you're a tit, mate.
Dinosaurs and Godzilla, same shit.
Hang on.
How does that go? Yeah, you had it there.
Bum, 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 bum. What's the note after?
Got it. Here, look. Ready? Yeah,
what,
that. That should be up there with one of Queen's riffs. That's as good as that. I don't know what it does, but
I'm just trying to do that. What?
It sounds a little bit like this when it goes. Or something like that, and it sounds. Oh, I fucking love this riff. It's that Jamiroquai should have been up there with Brian May on that. It's fucking ace. I bet he didn't write it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. What are you doing tomorrow?
Not much.
Oh, easy days. Where's the tools to take that fucker apart? Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Here we go. Hang on. Here's Link.
This thing's really echoey, the higher notes. It's like, sounds like a. Don't sound right. Who knows? Nah. Na 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 na. We passed along the stairs.
I'm not explaining. I'm not explaining this situation until Lazy Days comes up on screen.
I thought you was going to bed.
I am, but he's got out of the shower, and so whatever we do, put that back in there.
Yeah.
How many bass guitars have you got, Gamer?
About 5, 6. Not many of them are here. I've only got 2 here. A few at my old man's. It's 5 or 6. I've got a couple of shit heaps and a couple of decent ones. I only keep the shit heaps here.
Mary got on with me today because I said I don't really have enough guitars. I've got rid of a lot of them for her. And she was like, my hobby is like wearing makeup and buying shoes. I said, that's a fucking stupid hobby. And she said, well, yours is buying guitars. And I said, well, I've got rid of a shitload of them so you could have more shoes. So I'm getting some more.
Get yourself a Gem Junior.
They were like a short gem, will they?
The Gem Junior is actually a nice guitar. I know a couple of people who've... I wouldn't say they're a shorter guitar. No.
They're not like a short one. They're not.
Fun
Gem
fact.
Junior is not for kids.
No.
I thought they were a kids' guitar.
No, I believe not.
Really? My next one, I'm going to get an art. Look at my veiny hand. That's weird, isn't it? That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to get an Ibanez art because I want a Les Paul shape so that I can get that Les Paul sound. But but obviously with an Ibanez neck.
Yep, it's an RG 450. A Gem Junior is an RG 450, but with a Gem fascia.
What is it? What's a 450? What does that mean?
RG 450. It's a model with Ibanez, like what you've got. Ibanez are really fucked up. My bass guitar's an SRX 700, for example. They just give really fucking weird names.
So an Ibanez JR is not a junior guitar?
No.
I didn't know that.
It's just like the equivalent of like a Les Paul Gibson Les Paul Studio. Studio is still a full size Les Paul.
All right. I didn't know that. So that's weird. Never knew that.
Crazy way, but that's how it goes.
As soon as he gone back to bed, did he just come in to like say that and then he's gone?
Living as foes.
What's your favourite riff of all time?
Oh, see, that would be hard. Very, very hard because I love many, many riffs and many of them are different. I love every time I hear it to this day, the Evil That Men Do, Iron Maiden, the intro, the riff, always makes my hair stand on end.
Yeah.
Every time to this day. There's loads. There's so many. But like Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, can suck a fat cock.
Oh, he can't come up, can't he? Because he's in his undercrackers. 5 minutes and you're gone. You two fuckers have been on all night, I know. I love it. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, mate. And do you know what I like? My favourite riff of all time. The one that I play that is my favourite riff of all time. I'll probably won't be able to play it now because I'm too pissed. But it goes like this. No, I can't play because I'm wankered.
What the fuck was that?
It's the beginning of Green Tinted 60s Mind by Mr. Big.
Oh, okay, yes.
It sounds somewhat like this.
It did a bit.
And it's amazing when you're not drunk. And also, I like that Van Halen one that. But I don't know how to play it.
What?
Ain't Talking About Love.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think it's something like.
See, I'm going to have to say Van Halen is a band that I am not sure of to this. Some of the songs, the commercial ones, I don't mind, but I don't like some of their other stuff.
Some of Van Halen stuff's rubbish. Back in Black is good. Back in Black is good. Are you eating, Chris?
No, I'm getting a couple of bits of ice out because I'm making a gin on ice.
But it's not. What's that thing called? Diddle 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 diddle. That.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah. I don't know it.
You only need one string for that, don't you?
Yeah,
it's the same as the guitar solo in I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. That's a one string wonder.
It never is.
That bit's a one string.
I never knew that. Mr. Shadow Kid. Reggae, Geo Sam, you alright?
I believe in a thing called love. Just sing in my heart.
I mean, Liam Gallagher said, I like that silly one that they do with silly voice in it. That is the whole of the darkness.
I believe in a thing called love.
And
I should be that singer.
I like all the Scorpions. All that. Love it all.
Let's spend the night together. I know you wanted to do. The magic of the moment is what I've got for you. That's the Scorpions.
Yeah.
If you play Here I Am Rock You Like a Hurricane, I'll track you down and shit in your letterbox.
That's a great song. You can't. That is up there. Rock You Like a Hurricane. Big
Overplayed. Overplayed. Absolute shit song.
Not as overplayed as The Wind of Change.
Oh bloody hell! It's one of the songs that even though I don't mind them as a band, I don't like Rock You Like a Hurricane. It's just like Yes, I really do quite like a lot of Yes's music, but I hate Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Oh yeah, that's pants.
Well, no, but it's the same kind of era. It's just shit music.
Yeah, but Rock You Like a Hurricane, I think might have been on the Blackout album or something. So that's iconic. Maybe.
Banda.
I don't
There
even
was a
know.
lawnmower. Sorry.
I don't really know it.
You do good for a busker. I mean, it's really good.
I busk very good, and then I have
Mhm.
to come to YouTube and have a little American kid teach me how to do it properly.
No, you just have to listen to the song a couple of times. You'll have that sorted yourself.
Yeah, I would do, but I ain't got time. I'm too busy.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I am Iron Man. Be he alive or be he dead. Iron Man brings you a slice of bread. Oh, that gin's warmed up my throat. Every time you do that, every time you start going, there, I think, oh God, he's going to bust into some Sting.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Roxanne, you do whatever the words are.
I'll tell you what,
Nobody really knows that.
back in the day, when he was in his prime, that man could fucking sing.
I love him. They were when I was a kid, they were the first rock band that I got into.
He was one of the best rock singers of his generation. His voice is so underrated.
Yeah. Their guitarist is the reason why I got into guitar. Oh, I'm having that.
They have some catchy tunes, though.
Canary in a coal mine.
Canary in a coal mine. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Woke up this morning.
What about da do da do do da da da?
What?
Do da do da do da da da.
I ain't got a clue what you're about. Right now in my head, all that's playing over and over is Marillion's Kaylee. For some reason.
Yeah. The do, the da da is all I want to say to you.
Oh my God.
What is that about?
Kaylee, is it too late to say I'm sorry? Dun, dun. Kaylee, could we get it together again? Do, 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 do.
He was called Fish, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Just Fish.
Who names their kid Fish? That's mental.
I think he probably got it changed, didn't he? But that was his name, yeah, Just Fish.
Yeah, Mr. Fish.
From now on, I want to be known as Senor Haddock.
Yeah, that could have been his family name. Like, I'm not having Haddock. I'm just going to call it Fish from now on.
This must be a world record for you being on this year. You usually fuck off after half hour.
Oh, have we been on nearly 3 hours? That's retarded.
It's not retarded. It just means you've had more drink than I actually thought you've had. But
No,
I don't know how
I hadn't when I got started. But I'm going to go to bed in a minute again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Tomorrow I said I'd take Mary to Harrogate. Harrogate.
That's not local, dude.
No, it's not. But it's like a posh area. It's Harrogate, and So she wants to go shopping with her mum, so I'm going to take her there. And then I'm going to go to watch Harrogate Town, which is like a posh football team.
I know where Harrogate is. I've been there.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Harrogate Town. You have to park in housing estate, I think.
How long does it take you to get there from where you are?
About an hour?
I thought it'd be a bit more than that, to be honest.
No, it's not far. I can drive over. You know where Blubber Houses is? Over where big giant golf balls is?
No, mate. I live at the other end of the country. I just
Yeah,
know
but
where the town is.
You'll have drove past the giant golf balls, the big early warning centre.
No. The only place I recognise on your journeys is where you go, where I bought one of my cars I told you about, where I pointed out that garage as you go up the hill, and one of the McDonald's. There's the only two places I know, like roughly where they are, because I've been there where I can actually remember. But yeah, remember, I do live a long way away.
I'm going to do a live stream from outside the giant golf balls for you tomorrow, right? But I'm going to do it on way back, because if you do it on way there, you're not allowed to film outside it because it's an American Air Force base, and they'll arrest me. But they've got a big stage in there, and I once played there. And as we were driving up to it in van, I was saying to the bass player, I was saying, "Do you think they'll listen to everything you say as you're driving up to it?" And he went, "Oh, I don't know." And I went, "I wonder how many people live here." And they went, "Oh, I don't know." And as we drove up to it, they went, "Yes, we do listen to everything you say, and there's 350 people live here." I'm like, "Fucking hell, let's not speak again."
What, is that as you drove up to the base?
Yeah. Like quite a long way before as well, like about half a mile driving up to it, they know everything you're saying. It's bizarre.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
It is good. Right, I'm off.
Well, I would like to thank you for the honour of being one of your disciples. I'm not Judas, by the way, so I will not betray you.
Dude, we have talked some shit tonight, and that's important, isn't it?
Well, you've talked a lot of shit, and as did Hazy, and I just had to kind of stand there and let you two talk a lot.
I know.
Yes.
Izzy didn't get to come up and like experience me going, "Fuck, you're right," but yeah, fuck, you're right, mate.
Hazy, is it too late? For God's sake, he's sorry.
Right, see you all later. Have a good day.
Thanks for having me. God bless.
God bless you too.